Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I have a big goal, and that goal is to get the rarest arrows, which are only available in the Bedrock version of the game. If you haven't already heard, every time you trade with a Fletcher, there is a 1 in 33 chance that when you get to his final trade, which I'll show you right now, there is a chance of it being a tipped arrow, and that tipped arrow being the elusive withering arrows. This guy only has a crossbow. This guy, who I've traded with a lot, will give me, I think that's going to be slow falling arrows, and basically I have to make as many Fletchers as it's going to take, and I have to get them to their top level if I want to see if it's possible for me to get my hands on this trade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this whole area out right here and make it into a Fletcher's Paradise or a Fletcher's Prison, one of the two, so that I can get that rare enchantment, and so that rare type of arrow, rather, because it's one of those fun goals that I think is perfect for this world, and maybe perfect for yours too. I think everyone would benefit from having this, and so, yeah, hello everyone, how's it going? This is, in fact, a chill Let's Play World live stream, but one where we have a very important goal, and one that I've been looking forward to for a while, if I'm being totally honest. So, what I'm doing right now is I just have all my villagers in these little cubbies, where they're kind of like sealed off with fletching tables and all sides. I think this does vaguely work, but I also think that I could probably do this a lot better. So I'm going to leave this in its place, you know, with just, I guess, dirt there in some places, but I'm going to make a whole bunch of extra area around here, and I'm going to use that area as my expansion place, and I'm going to try and get some villagers going as soon as is humanly possible, which means I'm going to need to trade with my villagers, or rather I'm going to need to breed my villagers, because as much as I could just trade this guy and hope that he will give me the best things, or trade with this guy and hope that he'll do the same, it's actually also, this guy isn't restocking his trade, so he probably needs to be let out regardless, and honestly, yeah, I think both of these guys should come out anyway. So let's break this, let's let them go free into this new area that we're digging specially for them, and then let's start getting some villager breeding going on, because that's something I think is important. So yeah, to breed villagers, we're going to need two things. One is obviously going to be food for our villagers, and two is going to be some nice beds. And yeah, we're going to play this by ear and get this whole thing done, hopefully today. And you can see the full process from the beginning here. So yeah, step one is we're going to need some food. The easiest food for most people tends to be getting yourself some wheat. I have a Sky Height wheat farm, or actually it's only old Sky Height, it's 256. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an easier method if you have a fortune pickaxe, like I do, or a fortune shovel if you feel like being weird, or a fortune hoe I guess is, yeah, not as weird. It's a little strange though, right? Also, they look hungry, they want breakfast tacos, says Ritz. Yeah, honestly, same here. I could do up some breakfast tacos. Am I being abused and tortured as a result? You might say yes. There is no easy way for me to get breakfast tacos, and I think that's a damn shame. But yeah, let's go ahead and just really harvest a ludicrous amount of carrots, and that way we can just give them all the carrots in the world without too much stress about them going. So now just plant them all back in, and that will give me about 3 stacks, which I think is actually slightly fewer than I want. I think it's 12 carrots per villager breed, and if I need on average 33 villagers, let's just go for 50 to be nice and round. That means I'm going to want 600 carrots, or just under 10 stacks. So let's keep harvesting carrots, I guess. We'll start with like half that amount, just to like get the process moving, and then we'll come back in and finish it later. But for now, decent enough, I would say. Also, a benefit of using a hoe is when you do accidentally unfill a spot like this, you can just put it back together normally. So yeah, this is slightly under half of those carrots. I'll give them to the villagers now, but they're not going to be able to breed until I get beds, so that's why we need it. Also, Fletcher eugenics stream. So usually Minecraft villager breeding is eugenicist in nature. But, you know, like you're specifically looking for certain traits, and you are going to keep using them. But we're not going to be going down a eugenics pathway today, not because I'm morally opposed, but because it's not actually the most effective strategy. In the same way that if you are looking for just one case of something, and you don't mind how many fails you get in the it's like, I don't know, if you wanted to have, in the real world, a child that had blue eyes, you'd have to specifically select for that, right? But if you wanted to steal someone else's child with blue eyes, it's so much easier not to do eugenics and just keep looking for children until you find one with blue eyes. I think I picked a real eugenics example, my bad. You know, if you want a child that's really good at fletching, then you go to, I don't know, you go to the RuneScape forums, I guess. But anyway, the important thing is, yeah, we're going to dig out this nice big area here. Ooh, that's about as far as we can go for now. But that's a fine edge. And also, it lets some light in here, So you can't accuse me of locking these Fletchers underground. They technically have access to the outside world, as you can see. This is exactly where they want to be. But yeah, that's it actually is kind of cool. I wonder if light can get through that or not. I guess I'll see when it turns night outside. Or I could do this. Yeah, I think light gets through there. That's so if I fill this in. Oh, that's really cool. You can get light through that tiny little gap between farmland. Well, that's very cool, isn't it? So now we'll just replace this with some dirt for the sake of making it look good. And then, as you can see, I've given all these carrots to my villagers, but they're not breeding because they need beds. Not just to do it, but for all the other stuff too. So, Kat, have you seen the fireflies in the newest snapshot? I know, fireflies did in fact come to the game. I'm way more excited about beacons working as beacons, though. I'm sorry to say it. I feel like I meant to, like, lean into the meme on this one, but, like, how can you not be more excited about the beacons being beacons? Like, I don't know. I've got high hopes. Tomorrow I'll be playing around with it on Bedrock more, obviously, like always. But from what I played, also remember to end those sentences with in Minecraft. Yeah, that's true. If you're gonna kidnap someone else's children in Minecraft, make sure that you don't do it under offensive guidelines in Minecraft, because then that is bad. You know, kidnapping a child because they've got brown eyes, that's okay in Minecraft. Doing it because they have blue eyes, ooh, might just be playing for the bad team there. You know, not something you should really be looking to do, if you ask me. So let's put the dirt in here because we're going to be getting tons more where that came from. And then let's just grab enough wool to make some beds. I don't know where I put the previous beds. I bet I could find it easily. But let's just make beds out of, I guess, white wool. No, that's too... You know, actually, these villagers... They probably deserve sadness. We're going to make 21 beds and then 21 more. And that should be enough for the population we're going for. So all we need then is wood. And good news for you, Internet. I actually have a great source of wood. Because the reason I've done this right next to my bamboo farm is because the easiest way to trade with Fletchers is to sell them sticks. And the easiest way to get sticks is, you know, this chest right here. And honestly, this chest right here too. Oh, it's got some slabs in it. That's very handy. And I bet this chest has some beds. No, is it this chest? Is it this chest? There's got to be a chest around here with some beds somewhere. I don't know where it is though. So let's just take full advantage of the bamboo block of bamboos that exist here. Then let's walk into here. Close the exit off behind us. Maybe put a crafting table in the ceiling somewhere. Because where else am I going to craft? I have to walk all the way over here every single time. I don't have a crafting table. That's ludicrous. But yeah, for now we'll just use this simple spot in the ground here. Actually, yeah, let's put it down right there. No. Okay, you need to actually come out first, so that's fine. Then we'll put that there. So he is one of the Fletchers who isn't trading right now, so it's fine to take him out. And now we're going to make some bamboo planks, 60 of them to be precise, which allows us to make 20 white beds. And then we'll just craft them onto the ground. It's annoying you can't just craft onto the ground easier, because I'm going to pick these up later, so just let me do it. Is there a faster way to do this onto the ground? No, you gotta manually place them on the ground each time. Might not even be faster, but I'm learning a new skill, which is crafting and then right-clicking on the ground. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a nice space over here, let's say, just out of the corner of my current development. We're gonna find a nice space over here, and we're gonna work out how we can place our 42 beds the easiest. So that's probably going to involve going deep into this direction, as indeed we have. There we go. This looks good to me. And yeah, we're going to have to do something about this cactus. For now, that's just going to be... How are you walking straight into a cactus? What is wrong with you that is the first thing you think of doing here, buddy? Okay, so I'm going to have to move you, or you can just keep existing there, I guess. So now we place the beds down. And we place down enough beds that the villagers feel comfortable breeding here. As you can see, beds always take up more space than you assume. So pro tip, you might think that you're getting enough beds done quickly, but you never quite are. You're always slightly short on beds relative to the space that you actually have. But this should this should allow me to have like a decent enough start to everything. Perfect. That's a lot of beds, and now all of my carrots will become baby villagers. I'm a little bit, you know, it's not my favorite thing that they're becoming plains villagers. I do like my special yellow and red villagers here, but It's a fast way to get a bunch of villagers down. And again, we're specifically looking for one of these. And I guess I can't trade with them until they become adults. Although this guy has just reset his trades. So maybe we should go trade with him, actually. So we'll take some bamboo from here, I guess, first, logically. Just take as many as we can. And then turn them straight into sticks. Just like this. And go find your boy again. So, also, look at all the breeding that's happening here. Also, isn't it interesting that, unlike villages have different colors based on where they're born, but as you'll learn in today's snapshot video, mobs have colors based on their parents. You know, there's a bit of nature-nurture debate coming from Minecraft here. So I'm just going to trade as many of these as I can, with my most broken tool out, I guess, logically speaking. And as you can see, the Fletchers are going absolutely crazy here. And this guy... No, I don't want to trade with him anymore. I'm only trading with Fletchers, who I don't know the level 5 trade-off, because I only have so many sticks to trade with them, right? So now let's put the planks back in here, and start putting some fletching tables down somewhere. Also, whoa! A bunch of babies just appeared out of nowhere, huh? Also, it's feeling a little cramped in here, isn't it? Yeah, having beds as a floor definitely does start to limit your space vibe a little bit, but that's fine. That's a-okay if you ask me. So here we go. Let's now go to sleep alongside all of the villagers. You see, I'm like one of them, chat. This isn't an inhumane situation. I'm going along with what all of them say. I feel bad about locking villagers up until they get out and mill themselves because of bad code. Oh yeah. I've got to make sure that there's no beds directly next to a wall, because that has led to bad things in the past. That is something I should be very cautious of. Also, yeah, just so many babies coming about. I need to make sure that none of them stay in these holes of their parents. So it might be worth, like, closing off their parents for a few days. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Like, as soon as there are no more babies in there anymore, I think I should specifically lock them off from the outside world. So these two in particular are the most dangerous examples. It's okay. It's for their own good, chat. It's for their own good. It's a good type of wait, what's the term when you want to lock people up and you want to say it's a good thing? It's isolation, social distancing. We're preventing the spread of infectious diseases like pregnancy. Also, they should be grateful. A roof over their heads, even a bed. Thank you, Xavier. I'm glad someone understands that I'm doing all of these baby villagers a favor, and that one day one of them will grow up to be useful to me, and I don't even need to kill the rest. I'm not even going to. I could choose to. Honestly, if I don't get lucky, I might choose to. But it's not my first course of action, and that's how you know I'm a good dictator. You know, I'm building them all of this lovely infrastructure, and I'm not even demanding a heavy price for it. So yeah, at this point, we have to kind of decide which dimension to expand upon longer, and I think this is the direction still. I think we just keep going this way, maybe go until it looks ridiculous, and then, oh, look at this, I found one of my old creeper holes, chat. We'll just leave that be for now, just make sure no one goes out that way. I could put some glass there maybe just for fun, but yeah, let's just keep on going. Maybe just cover this up now so I don't go in there later. Oh, and there's a... Chat, how did I just find this? How does that make any sense? How is there a boat down here? You shouldn't be digging around in your Minecraft world and find a boat. I'm gonna go out and say that right now. I love Bedrock Minecraft, but there are times where I have to say, how is Bedrock Minecraft the way that it is? So I'm gonna put these guys in a little corner by themselves, and maybe I could put like a little house over there. No, I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make like a hole. Also, I think I'm hearing a villager dying right now. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm hearing. I'm not 100. Oh, I bet that. Oh, I see what's happened there. Okay, chat. I need to baby-proof myself a little better apparently. So just for now, as much as this sucks, it's what we're gonna have to do. Just until future notice. We'll fix that all up later. But for now, there's fewer babies dying, which, I don't know, broadly a good thing. Also, this would only be found in your world, Toycat, says Carlo. I think it was a Minecraft bug where if you tried to get in a boat at a weird angle, it would like sink below the surface. But I've never found one of them below the surface till just now. So, what a goofy thing. Also, baby dying, says Chilius Bean. You know, I can tell a lot of chat would be better parents than me based on how the way you're reacting versus myself. I mean, I think I've got to acknowledge there's a certain value in the method of raising children where you just say, you know, hope some of them don't die, and if they do, then so be it. Because, you know, I think there's this concept of learned helplessness, and I think all of these babies definitely are exhibiting it. They know that if they run into a cactus, I'll save them. But what if I don't do that? What if I just don't? I would show them who is boss. That's what would happen. So, yeah, I'm going to go... Look at the platoon of babies we have now. It's very, very handy, I would say, for a very particular use. It's just that particular use isn't mine. Now I'm going to put away some of my fletching tables. I crafted these for some reason way back when, and it's actually very handy for particularly right now. So I'll just take one stack out, and I'll put my dirt piles in here for now. And I'm going to make just a few more beds, I think, because I've got all of this inventory space lying around anyway. So the easiest way to make beds would be probably just bamboo blocks, right? So take 9 stacks of bamboo, craft it together into a stack of bamboo blocks, and then make those into bamboo planks. Yeah, easy peasy. Now I can make a few more beds. I'm not going to make all of the ones that I want right now, but I am going to make some beds because why not, right? Easy peasy. Now there's extra space for breeding. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to use it right away, but we're mostly waiting for these guys to become adults because one of these might already have our cursed arrows, our bleeding arrows. Also, Luke Gallagher, glad I catch a live stream, Andrew. You're a major reason as to why I still keep up with Minecraft. Have a fun stream, buddy. Thank you very much. I've been having a lot of very fun streams recently. I've been particularly enjoying it quite a lot. I don't know why. I've been in a real good space with the streams. Hope it continues that way. I also... How did he get over there? Okay, as long as he stays over here, it's not actually a big deal. Like, okay. Baby villagers are the worst. I could let them just become adults and then they could do what they want to do at that point. Also, I've got some cactuses I need to do something with, so like... This looks good to me, right? Yeah, there we go. Perfect place for the cactus. Now I'm going to empty up some more inventory spaces. I think I've got some unnecessary stuff. And then I'm going to run back in... Yeah, I'll remove everything but the white wool. And then maybe I'll put these away somewhere. Because I need to start trading sticks with the villagers now. Eventually these guys are going to grow up and it's going to be a whole thing. And I need to be prepared for that whole thing by trading with as many of their elders as I can. So for now, we'll just put this into stacks up here. Put a whole extra stack up there, I guess, too. And let's start trading with the villagers. And trying desperately not to let children out at the same time. So any villager who is able to trade, and at level like 3 or 4, are the ones I need to trade with. Again, wouldn't it be incredible if I just got it on my 2nd or 3rd attempt? But let's see. Also, I keep picking up their carrots by accident. Oh no, it's him. He keeps picking up his own carrots. That's not how breeding works. So I'm just going to buy as many of these as you'll sell. And then I'll sneak out. And I'll do the exact same again. Just as many bamboo, as many sticks as you're willing to sell me right now. And 32. Nope, we're out. So this guy is now just a single level away from showing off his level 4 trade. There's not much I can do with that though, so I'll just buy a few more sticks. What about you? You're an expert level Fletcher, but you just have a crossbow at your top level. Honestly, now that they're roaming around, it is going to be harder to find out who is who. So I'll just keep track of the fact that I specifically want to breed with level 3 or gold Fletchers or below. So gold or brown, great. Diamond or emerald, I already know, and it's not great. Yeah, that's the system. Also, I think more beds would be handy. It looks like they actually would benefit from a few more. So let's go ahead, grab, I don't know, 32 more planks. I've already got plenty of planks, it looks like. Let's craft some more beds. I clearly have the space. There's room for some villagers to grow, right? So let's do it. Let's just have our bed factory set up. And one day, the baby army will grow strong and they will commit capitalism for me. But for now, it's also, this is the closest we'll see to cat being attacked. Also, look at this. This is so intense. The amount of breeding that is happening here. But yeah, I'm looking to trade with that guy right there. So let's get myself even more bamboo. It feels like there should be a more efficient way of doing this. And I'm pretty sure there actually is. But yeah, this is the best I've got for now, I guess. Also, I think I'm gonna run out of bamboo eventually. Real concern coming at some point, but that point is not this point. I turned all my planks into sticks. That's a whoopsie. Okay, so you are emerald level, which means I don't need to trade with you, but you're gold level, so I do, but you cost 57 because I traded too many times. Haven't traded with you yet, and you haven't found a new fletching table. So what if I was to solve that problem for you by having just a line of them being over here? Bunch of fletching tables means a bunch of jobs. Specifically, seemingly including for you. And maybe for you too. Yeah, I think he must be a cured villager or something. So let's hope he goes and picks a job over here. And then as soon as we do get them jobs... Wait, did you just grow up into a villager right now? No, you didn't. So these guys all need jobs. Or these two guys here specifically need jobs. And it looks like they just picked them up. So I'll put them in a little house in the corner here with their fletching tables. Oh yeah, this is complicated, chat. I'll just surround you with wool for now, because you need to be doing work, not breeding. Work, not breeding, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. So just go stand next to your table. Maybe doing the big row of tables is a really poor idea in hindsight. Also, look at the number of beds we have. It's kind of ludicrous. Also, it's hard to believe this is what Minecraft has become. I mean, that's the really cool thing about Minecraft. You can be doing all sorts of weird niche activities. Like, when people tell me they're bored of Minecraft, I think it's really a sign that Minecraft isn't guiding them to the content they might enjoy enough. You know, like, you know, this world is like a... Also, how is your shirt visible and not part of the green screen? Oh, you can't even see my shirt, by the way. It's very, very relevant to our live streaming culture over here. Also, this place reminds me of IKEA. You know what? Take away the screaming children, you know, running into cactuses, and we basically have made IKEA, haven't we? Also, yeah, just waiting for them to grow up still. I'm sure one day they will choose to. So for now, this guy seems like a fine candidate to trade with. Oh, it takes a lot of emeralds to get anything done. And in the meantime, we're also going to be spending those emeralds that we get on bottles or enchanting. To me, that seems like it's just the smart thing to do. So, yeah, I'm going to trade as many times as you'll let me, and then I'll leave you be for a bit. Yeah, I think the number of sticks I need to trade a single villager up to where I need them to be is probably going to be the limiting factor on this one. My farm does not run as fast as I would perhaps like. So that's something I gotta keep in mind. So let's see what it looks like. Is it at least collecting? It's not. It's the minecarts are always running into each other. There's always some issue in production, let me tell you. If villagers use beds in the nether, do they explode? That's one of my favorite Minecraft facts. The answer is no, they do not. Does that make any sense? Certainly some people would say no, it does not. But I think it's fun that there is a question. See, I need to stop one of those minecarts from running around and hitting the other minecart. Because otherwise one just runs around forever and doesn't actually empty itself out. Also, where are they? Are they stopped over there somewhere? Oh, there's a cat. Oh, the village is creating cats. Sorry about this. It's okay, I'm a cat. I'm allowed to do it. Caticide is approved when it is a cat that is in charge. So that might be one of the reasons why it keeps stopping itself. One of them will bounce against cats, maybe. And yeah, we're just going to make sure they go the same direction here. Just push it. No, no. They're going to get... Okay, no. Don't go that way. Go this way. You're better off. Trust me. Zoom. Let's see if this minecart is coming through. It is. And so it's going to empty its load of bamboo into this. And then as soon as it empties straight into this one, which is growing. Okay. Good news, chat. My supply of bamboo is growing again. Which again, given the current numbers, I think it's going to be essential. But now that it's been 2 nights since I started, it should mean we're getting pretty close. Also, I have to just walk through here real quick. That should mean I'm getting pretty close to having some adult villagers now. And there should be some Fletchers magically appearing. Some people I've never traded with before, just growing into adulthood. And so let's see if that is true. We could also remove all of the beds now, because I think most of the breeding has been done. But we won't do it yet. We'll keep on making some sticks. Because this is the most important part of the process. Make sticks from bamboo, and then make some more sticks. And then make some more sticks, and so on and so forth. We do this all day, every day, until things look good. So, you are my gold villager. As soon as you'll let me, I would like to trade some more with you. And I think I've got a brown Fletcher, or whatever you want to call that, skin tan maybe. Also, we got this guy who I already know. Oh, yeah, he's got slow falling arrows on there. But we can specifically see what decay arrows look like, so we'd be great. Also, 256 times to sleep for 7,000 days. Oh, that's a fun stat, Gel Gaming. Yeah, I wonder, should we celebrate when we hit our next big milestone? You know, it's 7,000 days worth of celebration. Also, I should probably put these babies in, like, a big house somewhere. It's annoying there's nothing you can do to, like, lure them into something. I guess I can make a bunch of rafts. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll make a bunch of rafts on the other side of that. While I've still got the... yeah, like, that seems like an appropriate number of boats. So let's go raft crazy. Can't go that raft crazy right now. Let's just make some rafts over here. And then we'll have a decent number. I think I grew too fast. I've got too many babies too quickly. What do I do with them all, chat? But hopefully 5 rafts over here should be a decent start, maybe. Yeah, and then we'll put like a one up here and then ride it onto the top. Perfect. So there'll be multi-stacked villages in some cases, but it should still work. Also, you are my villager. Please tell me you've restocked. You have not. Have you restocked? It doesn't matter that you have. If this guy is restocked, which I assume he will have done at some point, I'll be able to buy more. He didn't restock. That was a bad decision. We actually might need more clerics in general. Like, if I've got this many stick selling people, I might need to have more places to buy bottles from. Also, I think that level is meant to be iron. Oh, I don't think that's iron, right? I mean, it could be. Definitely looks like tan to me. Like, I think iron is the one up from that. Also, I don't want you on that, if I'm being honest. Oh, this is level 2, though. He's apprentice. So what is level 1? Is level 1 no thing there at all? It probably is. Also, he's costing 57, so I'll have to wait another day for him. In the meantime, yeah, we're just trying to get as many other villagers trapped onto these as we can. If we get an adult villager, we don't want it, so we'll put it back a second time. This has worked shockingly well, by the way, chat. I am amazed that it has. But as you can see, we now have 12-ish babies, plus a few stragglers, all trapped on that side of a fletching table wall. Which means what I could now do is I can make a bunch more fletching tables on the other side of them. That seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Like if I remove that wall, and I put like a fletching table there. Yeah, and then we'll put something on the ceiling here. Just for now, a bunch of white wool. We can pick a more permanent block later. But that's a bunch of Fletchers who are able to trade and do things with me. Hopefully, that's how that will work. I'll make a different exit in there, an entrance in there. And then these babies can just stay on this side to whatever purpose. But yeah, that is my first... No, he hasn't grown up yet. How long does it take babies to grow, chat? It's been a while. I would go get some more carrots, but I think I have reached my, like, maximum that I feel like breeding right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my opportunity to maybe do something else. Because, I'll make a bunch of sticks and pre-prepare them in a chest. I think it seems wasteful, but it's a lot faster than manually having to craft each time. So we'll put that in there. We'll put the 57 fletching tables in there, alongside the 12 grass. And also, you know, these emeralds and these bottle of enchantings too. And now we can take the entire stack of bamboo that I have, the entire stock, I should say, that I have, craft it all into sticks, throw the sticks in here, and do it again. And that should make it slightly faster for me to trade these guys up to their maximum levels. Also, it's good to see you, Electric Animations. Sorry to hear you've been having issues with YouTube. I do think, you know, the topic of shadow banning is one of those weird internet things where we've accidentally created a monster. It's like I was talking about with, like, AI-generated content, where websites have worked out, you know, like, what exactly it is you will engage with. So they've worked out, therefore, that rather than having to find super fringe views for you to, you know, or like a super, you know, niche people who do weird things that will make you engage with the site more, it took them forever to work out, like, wait, we don't need to keep doing that if we just create fake people who do it for us. Have you seen fake Facebook and fake Instagram accounts are becoming a big thing? I think that's like the modern... Also, this is my first newborn Fletcher chat. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm not going to trade with him yet until I have a for sure thing locked in there. But also, yeah, this is a guy... Wait, is this... Oh, yeah, this is a guy I should just lock in. That's clearly where he goes to work. So let's just make sure that's the only place he can go to work. Perfect. And then you, hopefully, yeah, he's gone back down in price. So if I just trade with him one more level's worth of times, I'm now just one tier away. And maybe we could just spend some emeralds, like buy some crossbows, buy some bows. Yeah, it would only cost me a certain amount, not that high of an amount, for me to just buy my way. Or I could sell him string even, actually. I've got too much string, chat. Why don't I sell some to your boy at 13 string for an emerald? That might be wise, right? Or some feathers. I don't have any feathers. But yeah, buying a crossbow or buying a bow is an easy way for me to use emeralds to get there. And given that I'm slowly running out, I actually like that as an idea. So let's go take some of our sticks back out. Just a full inventory worth. And let's make sure we get something done smart with this. So this is an expert Fletcher. I've seen his max trade. This is a gold Fletcher. I want to get to his max trade, but he's not willing to get there yet. And this is a guy who I could sell my sticks to and I'd get a better deal than average. So yeah, that means I should sell to him first. Maybe not all the way to that point, because then he gets stuck at that tier, but that's fine. And then we can just we can use those emeralds we just got to buy so many bows. The bows go on the ground, and then we can find out. Chat, moment of truth. This is my first opportunity. It'd be very quick, but I have a 1 in 33 chance of his trade at level 5 being the decay arrows. We'll be able to see them. There's a 50% chance that it's just a crossbow and it's nothing. Oh my god! No, I think that's weakness. I'm like 70% sure that's weakness arrows. Is it worth... Am I right, chat? What do you reckon? Is that weakness or is that decay? How rare is it to get with arrows? Surprisingly less uncommon than you would think. Given that it is this, like, you know, big boogeyman level enchantment. So now we could do the same for... Oh. So he's going to charge us more. So we should sell this man sticks. Oh, so we've got this question for all of them, basically. So we have to buy quite a few crossbows from him. We could buy a few crossbows from him. Why not? Let's take out our big emerald supply here. 32 emeralds. And let's buy enough crossbows from this man that we can see his top level trade too. So it kind of hurts to buy these just to throw them on the ground. But, you know, we've got plenty of experience where that came from. And enchanted crossbow. No value to him, except in keeping him as a locked-in man who will obviously, you know, keep buying things from me. But yeah, now we've got a bunch of Fletchers who are aging into their profession. And we can start selling sticks to them to get them up to their next levels. So this is my tool that probably needs repairing the most. Let's sell him some sticks. Now he's level 2 and I could buy things from him, but I'm not going to. Should I get all of them to level 2 actually? Just to see if they'll restock their trades. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, I'll work out who does and doesn't restock their trades. And I'll use that information to my benefit. So I'll have to... Oh god, it's going to be painful to do, chat. It's not worth doing just yet until enough of them have grown into adults. So you two, I'm going to trade you up to level 1. And then leave you there for a bit. I'm going to throw more of my bows into this. Oh god, I didn't do it correctly. Actually, wait, I've got cactuses here. Rather than just throwing my stuff on the ground needlessly, I could throw it into one of the places it specifically can go. Also, hello there, friend. I see you're guarding the exit. No need. But yeah, let's get rid of these bows the good old-fashioned way. It's actually been years since I've done this, chat. Just throwing a bow right at the wall. Also, yeah, I'm genuinely apprehensive of being shadow banned on YouTube on top of every other obstacle I face. Yeah, no, so it's like, it's one of those things. It's the curse of like, I guess what you might call like, maybe it's a curse of science more broadly. Also, wow, we have this much bamboo left, and then that's my supply gone, chat. Unless there's more in here. There's more in here. It's fine. So we'll craft this into sticks first. But then we've got some dire situations coming. Yeah, like I think it's like I guess you could say propaganda more broadly, right? Propaganda was whoever first invented propaganda, real smart person. Like, oh, what if you tell people things that aren't real so that they believe the message we want them to believe, which will help it become real? You know, like in the you know, during World War II, a lot of people in the UK were really, a lot of people in any bombed country are against the war that causes that country to be bombed. It's one of my actually like crazy radical takes is like, you know, even when you have a crisis that is like, oh, this is literally the one, you know, this is literally against the worst people imaginable, right? The people who believe in something to do with, you know, the Ubermensch or whatever. I mean, yeah, even when you're up against the worst people, it's like the human cost to defeat them is something that you can choose to levy on yourself, but is really kind of messed up to decide to do so. To the number of people who die, you know, the number of like 18-year-olds who were sent to die to fight a regime in another country that ultimately was a human rights catastrophe, but was like not their problem, right? The governments of their time made it their problem. And they did that with propaganda by saying, oh yeah, look, we're winning this war, it's going real well. Those guys are, you know, like, I'm not saying that, I think you could obviously say propaganda would be like, oh yeah, they're not making up people to be mad against, but they are enhancing the worst of it and making the best of the British, or the best of us, seem like we're even better than we are. And I think that's like, again, it's a very powerful message, and it's a very good idea. Like, what if people felt better against the things they were doing? But in the same way that, like, I don't know, like, Soviet Russia started, you know, clamping down on real information as like, ooh, this is dangerous. There's certain things that, by clamping down on, there's certain pieces of information that when you remove access to, you remove people's trust in the concept of information. Which, again, I've heard it argued that that was the entire goal behind certain, like, Stalinist decisions. It's like, oh yeah, that's what we want. We want people not to trust information, because then they won't trust the information that says we're not doing good. But, you know, that has all sorts of downsides too. So yeah, should I just spend emeralds on crossbows, chat? I'm gonna do it at least one more time. See what this gets me to. Oh, it's so many emeralds just being wasted. But then we get to see that he's selling me. I bought 13 crossbows to find out that this guy sells crossbows. That is not a good use of that was not a good value decision. If I'm leveling with you, chat. So let's buy ourselves some sticks from this man. Let him get up to level 2. And not buy any sticks from this man. Oh look, what do you think that is down there, chat? I really can't tell from here. Is that decay? Name the nitwit Charles Guiteau. I do not know Charles Guiteau. Although it's fun that I only have one. Sorry, nitwit is I have one. He's not unemployed, is he? I have one unemployable villager, and I will not be killing. Actually, it might be fun to do something with specifically nitwits, right? That'd be a piece of art right there. Also, yeah, I think let us play 6,745 days. The biggest realm days played, 62,000 days played, says Joel Gaming. I don't know if you're saying... isn't that impressive that the biggest realm we've been able to find that's been left, like, AFK for all those years is only 10 times... Also, he grew into a nitwit. Perfect. I was just saying I want one of these out there. So I'll do something about that. That's a really great idea, if you ask me. But yeah, also, let's pre-fo this into here. He's on a PIP. Yeah, you know, yeah. Hope you don't ever get put on a PIP chat. That's for sure. You know, that's one of those weird concepts. You know how, like... Also, how are you a Fletcher? How are you a Fletcher? You should go down there. Okay, you know, actually, I can just put him down there. Chat, let me show you. Since I know that that wheat represents the edge of my farm, right? All I have to do is put him right next to that, and then dig a hole. Oh, no, 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 no. I promise you, I don't want to hurt you. If he's already linked to a fletching table, how did that hurt you? Don't be dramatic. Okay, never mind. I understand now. So you know, there's like some concepts that are just like understood, like in the world. A lot of them follow through from like school to education, but then there's stuff like memos. You don't have to have received a memo in your life to like understand what a memo is, right? Like more or less like here is some information that is very important. Also, a memorandum of understanding, I think, if you broaden it out. Also, if there's Fletchers on this side, I think that's actually quite annoying. I think I want the Fletchers to specifically be on that side. But we can do that a lot easier when they grow up. Once there's fewer babies clogging up the system, which again, there's still quite a few of them, I think this gets a lot easier for me. Although actually, even then, could we just argue, like, the babies aren't going to get new jobs now? Oh, no, 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 I'm trying not to kill you. I'm trying to make a good point about how I don't need to kill you. So what we'll do now is I'll stand up here, and then I'll try... There we go. That's one boat gone. Oh, no, no, this is going terribly for me. I'm going to level with you. So how do I get my villagers onto that side without people from that side escaping? I don't think there's an easy way. It's also hard to work out which particular station a Fletcher is linked to until he specifically trades with it. But that's not really that essential right now, I guess we could argue. So let's now break this. There we go. And now let's break a few more. Maybe we'll go in from the ceiling if over there. That might help. Have Minecraft said they will never add swamp and jungle villages? They really should. I think that goes in the category of, like, idea bank ideas. Where, like, you know, theoretically they could do it, but it's not on their to-do list. Whereas, weirdly, what we've seen from the last, you know, like, if there's anything we've seen from the last... Oh, no, no. Okay, that's fine. They're still running. It looked like they weren't, but they're still going around, which is exactly what I need to see. It did look for a little bit. If you look at the most recent snapshots and previews and everything, you can see there's a clear trend in that Minecraft are trying to... I think I should put the Nitwit Villager in with the Sniffers, chat. I think that would be a funny place to put him. Do you think that's going to be easy to do? Do you think I can lure him in there? I mean, it looks like he wants to go in there, right? It does look suspiciously like that is his plan already. So if I just... Oh, is he going to the bed? If he's going to the bed, I can just move the bed. Oh, no, he's going to... Wait, where is he going? Is he going in here? Oh! That is unexpected. So I'll just lock this man in a cupboard here. You know, I'll just make a little hole for you. And then you can stand... could you actually stand a little bit further? If you could just go hang out with the redstone, actually, I think that might be the most useful place for you to exist. Yep, let's make that a problem for future me. Okay, so now we're gonna go to bed, and we'll then dig below here somewhere to get into where the Fletchers are. Also, where do we get the pitcher plants? They're from Sniffers. They're weird plants. I want to do something with them, but also, like, what should I do with them? Although, actually, that's a good point. Now is the time to do it. I've been saying for a while now I want to grow my sniffer plants. And so I have this whole, like, collection of them here. Let's take advantage. Let's grow some sniffer eggs. It's very easy to do. We just take our torchflower seeds, Not in here, but in here. So we should just shut these doors, maybe. I could just kill the sniffers on that side, but we do a big breed of our sniffers. And that way we can do two things at once, because this can all happen in the background while I'm working on my things here. So yeah, the sniffers are going to make sniffer eggs as I do this, and then the sniffer eggs will get, you know, into the hoppers or whatever somehow. It's going to be great. It's going to be more than great, I would say. And then we jump out through the back exit. Perfect. Then put the remaining sniffer plants in here and my sniffer egg. For some reason, the sniffer eggs aren't going where the other sniffer eggs are, but yeah, we'll do that every so often, and then we can make a whole colony of them if we want to. I think they're the only flower that breaks down into cyan dye, which is fun. You know, that actually is quite fun. I think, might do a whole thing of trying to find a use for the, trying to do fun things with them. I like that that is on the list, apparently. Also, look at all of this. I've got, like, multiple stacks of bamboo. Even though I've got the minecarts running around here. I think it just grows so much faster than they can deal with. And also they keep stopping. I bet it's a cat on the line again. I bet there's a cat on the tracks. And instead of just running it over like I would like them to do, they're stopping here for some reason to deal with it. So let it bounce off and then send it. There you go. I didn't see a cat, they just weren't doing it for some reason. Okay, now we can take our bamboo, craft it into sticks first of all. And then we'll grab some more sticks. We've got a ton in here. Although we're running out very quick. You can see my... Oh, actually, yeah, we should be crafting more first, I guess. You can see that my stick supply, it restocks quickly, but not more quickly than I can use it, which isn't like the goal or anything, but you know, would be a good indication of where we were at. So let's just leave... Oh, wait, let's craft. And now I can pick up the dirt. And now I can fall down. I can put the dirt back. Okay, hello friends. I am going to get these boats without breaking you. Easy peasy. Oh, no, not easy peasy. Mostly easy peasy. I think it doesn't hurt villagers when you hurt them. I think they give you a slight penalty on trading for a day or two. But yeah, now we have a couple of nitwits, and for most people, the nitwit is like an easy kill. I think that they are good people, though, and we will find them a job worthy of their skill set. And now we're going to trade with the Fletchers on this side. Although, should we make a bunch more fletching tables? Okay, yeah, this is... I want to get all of those Fletchers through here and all of these guys out. There's not an easy way to do that, in my opinion. So we'll just... Actually, we should make it one-way flow, so all of these Fletchers get in here. How do we do that easily? I think we set up a system where, like, if without going up to the surface, which is a bit of a pain, we could... Okay, so we'll dig a hole over here, let's say. We'll dig a hole, like, we'll make a new hole. Okay. When in doubt, make a new hole, chat. Okay, so then this becomes a brand new hole that is down here. Yes. And then we can dig over there. And now there's a way for villagers to get in here. And we'll just let all of the villagers go through. But even though the villagers can get in that way, they can't get out. The hole presents a bit of a problem because more and more villagers are going to find themselves in the hole. Yeah, that's not actually ideal. Really, this should just be a block higher. Which I can do like that, and then I can just put the dirt back. So just, if you could vacate the hole, that would be lovely. Or you can just stay there forever, you know. We've got whole villagers now. New class of villager just dropped. Okay, so now we can let all of the villagers slowly filter through to that side. And they will do precisely that. Oh no, now they're not going to... Now they can come out as easily as they can go in, though. So we need this to go up another block. And now they can't go out. They can only go down. Yeah, perfect. Nitwits are very precious to me. Yeah, me too. You know, they represent the best of us all, chat. You know, they don't have anything they can, you know, like, do. But they wanna do their best anyway. Their best just isn't very good. And if that doesn't represent all of us, I don't know what does. So I'm going to buy my way up to these arrows just so we can confirm. There's a tiny chance I'm wrong and they are arrows of decay. And I think it'd be nice to know for sure. So the smarter purchase is these. These get me, let's call that 1 bar for 1 emerald. These get me 1.5 bars for 2 emeralds. So we buy all of these that he will physically sell me. And then we'll sell him a few arrows. No, we won't. We'll buy the crossbows for the rest. Okay, chat. These arrows are arrows of weakness. So we'll spot arrows of decay because I actually don't know. What is arrow of decay Minecraft? What does an arrow of decay look like? I'm going to go on... it looks the exact same as this, but it's like darker. It's more black. That's like an arrow of weakness is kind of like, you know, how would you describe this? Is like gray. Arrow of decay is absolute black. Can you spot that from a... Honestly, looking at that right now, I can tell that it's not, right? But it very easily could be, like I was saying. So, yeah, now we've got this pile of bows, which what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig that into the ground, place a block back over here, and then it will just despawn by itself. And, yeah, you're a great Fletcher master, but what am I going to do with that? Absolutely nothing. So then we'll start with another Fletcher. And again, level 1 is the level we have to do sticks for. So every single Fletcher who accepts stick trades, let's give them stick trades into at least level 2. It's the mandatory level. Let's get some, you know, let's get some tan level Fletchers in here. Also, dark grey versus black is what Chillis Bean says. Yeah, it's a very, very subtle difference, I've got to say. But it's now my job to work out what that difference is. And I will do my best, I guess. So, yeah, these guys I should probably put in like a little corner somewhere, because I would like to give you a job. But, like, not this very second, if that's okay. Also, we have to kill the cats. I'm sorry, it's not that I want to kill the cats. I just, they create a big issue for me. So, yeah, I think selling string is going to be probably required for me to make a lot of this work. So we'll sell him some sticks too. I think selling string is going to be required for a lot of this to work. And thankfully, very nearby here, I do have a string farm, which is just on a roll. So let's go work it out. Aren't they copper tier villages, not tan? Oh, Ruby Doo, that's a fun question. Chat, what do you all see it as? I've always seen it as tan, or I am seeing it as tan. But I'll concede, you know, are my eyes correct? There is no such thing as correct eyes. Unless you're one of those bad people who we had to send a lot of our 18-year-olds to kill in the mid-1900s. But yeah, let's go ahead and chop down all this bamboo. I clearly need to up my supplies. So using a little bit of Netherite sword and a few seconds. It's great to have a manual farm next to your automatic farms just for moments like this. So when you need to dedicate a bit more time to something, you can just dedicate a bit more time to something. And make some sticks. Oh yeah, that's a lot of sticks. Pick up some more sticks. That's a lot of sticks for me too. And now we get a full free extra inventory. With very little work required compared to... You know, think about how getting sticks was for most of Minecraft history. It was a whole pain. But not like this, I tell you. Not like this. Also, that is a creeper on the other side. Let's do our best to avoid him. So, I guess it is a tan color, but I always say brown in my head. Tan is a subset of brown anyway. Ooh, is tan a subset of brown? Yeah, I like brown as a way to simplify it. Like, I think we love complicating language and words and stuff, but I think our whole society works a bit better when we don't. I think there's like there is a bit of a like problem with like over-intellectualization, I would say. Because we really like to sing, you know, like, I was kind of talking about this yesterday, like, sometimes you'll be having a conversation, and someone else is just having an entirely different one, and so you know, one of the reasons that politics is really hard to talk about is because people get this, like, deep tribal urge and instinct inside of them, right? And so instead of giving you, like, instead of knowledge sharing, which I think is, like, one of the primary reasons to have a conversation, you know, not the only one, but it's like high up there, right? Like, why do you need to talk to other people? Because they have something inside of your head that you would like in your head. their head that you want in your head. You want to share things from head to head, right? That's the if we're really boiling it down to the most basic level, and a lot of the times that information is going to be. Also, this is a dripstone chest, not the right type of chest. This over. Also, what did I just go through the chest? Okay, that's a lot of string. That's honestly probably too much string, but I clearly need to I need to put some stuff in there anyway. So let's do me a favor, and let's fill this with string all the way, because it's gonna run by itself and fill up again anyway, right? So let's just let it do that. This is absolutely bonkers, by the way. I didn't realize I had this much string, chat. I have too much of all of the things that Fletcher villagers want, and that is a useful thing, apparently. So then we'll put a stack of this in here in exchange for taking out this, and we'll put our emeralds in there. We've still got 2. Also, thank you, Charm74. Thank you very much for the $5 tip. Also, I got a test tip 30 minutes ago that I missed. Thank you very much for the test. Are the Streamlabs messages not showing up? Is that what that test is proving? So let's turn these into those. So we can put these back in here. So we can take these out. And we've got a space for this shulker box. Perfect. So yeah, if you're curious as to how I have so much string, it's like the world's most basic string farm. I literally just put magma below a mob spawner, and then I collect it with a hopper. The hopper, you don't even need it. Just, I mean, without the hopper, it's not... You could use water, I guess, in theory, actually, and not even use a hopper. In fact, why don't I do that? Oh, because maybe spiders are too small. You could make a really tiny gap that items could fit through, but not spiders. Anyway, it's a really, really simple farm. But it's... And most of the time, you don't need string. It's useful for crafting wool, though. And it's really useful today. Honestly, it is cool. Every now and then, you get, like... I love bang for buck farming. I love least effort in, greatest effort out. Also, it's good to see you, Dasher. Hope you have a good evening. Thank you for showing up tonight. These spiders slightly threatened me 7,000 days ago, so I farmed their descendants for string forever. Yeah, the first time I played Minecraft, I was so horrified, like legitimately terrified by spiders, and yeah, I have not let them get over that one. For good reason, I think. You know, who isn't scared of spiders, chat? Drop it in chat right now if you see... Because one of the things I almost did on my recent trip was handle a bright green tarantula. It was like a thing... Like, they're friendly. They don't... Or they bite, but they only bite mildly. So, it was a thing that was, like, very close to set up. Who's to say why that fell through? Oh, no. How terrible. But... You know, more seriously, there is a... okay, so I'm going to pick up some bamboo, and I'm going to move these... Because every time you leave the minecarts, they just break. They break sometimes when you don't leave them, so... It makes sense. That really is the most basic string farm I've seen. Congrats. Yeah, I take it as a compliment, Carlisle. Like, I think, honestly, I built this to be simple, and then I overcomplicated it. I think all of the levels above, like... 70 don't achieve any... In fact, they literally don't achieve anything. There's no... I think it might be better if I just tear down a certain number of layers of that. But I was kind of going for like a sky-high sugarcane farm again. But when I automated it, I should have realized like, well, that changes things a little bit. Anyway, so let's go in here now. We should have some fresh trades of my villager friends. And so can they sell me string yet? This guy can. So he's a level 3 Fletcher, and if I just get out my thing, I can sell these kind of infinitely, or as many as he would like. And that's a way better way to get him up to Fletcher Master, which is wonderful. So then we'll find another guy. You're only an apprentice. So I need to find level 3 villagers. Like this guy here, he's already a fletching master. So we'll buy bows from them. 2 emeralds is kind of sucky, but we'll buy the... I'm going to have to get this out anyway, actually. So, get all of those emeralds out too. Now it hurts less to spend 2 emeralds on a bow when you have 72 emeralds. That's a fun psychological bonus. Buy a bunch of these, drop them on the ground, then sell him all the string that he needs. And, oh, whoa, what are those? My brain tells me they're spectral arrows, but I know that's just... Is that the new night vision, maybe? I would love to see decaying fences in Minecraft. Decaying fences? What would a decaying fence do? I genuinely can't picture that correctly. So we'll just sell them enough of these to see what that was. Oh, it is. It's jump boost. Okay. Jumping spiders have a place in my heart. Okay, that's horrifying. I love spiders. I have a tarantula, says Harlow Heretic. Don't believe you. That's state propaganda from the spider country. What would that be? Like Australia? Don't believe you, but great attempt at sounding like a normal human having a normal human conversation. Jumping spiders are cute and clever. Well, now you're just going ridiculous. Also, Y200 World this week says ADHD languages. I'm going to get back to the Igloo World after I'm done with the first 100 days of the Nomad run. I have a big recap video I want to go out first to like help people know what's happening there. But it's taken a little bit of time, as these things do. It always takes some time to get these things we never had. So now we make some sticks, and we'll grab some more bamboo. It does actually come in quite quickly, to give it credit. I did some manual chopping, but clearly, even if I wasn't, I would still eventually get a lot of fast progress made. Also, we've got so many of these, we need to just keep trading with him. Every moment I can. There's no reason for me not to have all the bottles of enchanting that I can get every day. Because it gives me XP to buy it, and then it gives me XP to use it. It's like such a win-win. So Fletcher Expert, I've seen your top level trade. Fletcher Apprentice, I'm going to buy your bows. Oh, I don't have the... Where did they go? Did I use up all my emeralds? Did I drop them on the ground somewhere, maybe? Chat, where did my emeralds go? I didn't use up 72 emeralds, did I? Oh god, if I did, I've got a budgeting problem. So, let's sell some sticks to some people. You look like you could... Okay, let's find some level 1 Fletchers. Those guys need the sticks the most. If there are any of them around. Oh, there's 25 again. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna... Oh, okay, yeah, what's happening is it's taking my stack of emeralds, replacing it with low. That's why you have to do the right click or the quick trade like this. Do you think you'll get all the trimps, says Vera? Yeah, I think I'm feeling good about it. But it could go very poorly based on my performance in the... What we got now, that is a new fun trade, so I could go up for it anyway, I guess. That is strength. So I am... The fun upside of this is I will be able to trade for every type of arrow that I could want. 3 point... Although, then, what do I want to do with all the types of arrows, chat? That is the really important... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I think that is the really important question we need to ask ourselves is, like, what would we do with every type of arrow? Because I don't think the answer is anything very useful. Let's buy a bunch of those, sell in some more of those, then do this again. Oh, it looks like I ran out of sticks. That sucks. Okay, so then we'll grab some more string. I'll sell some of the string to just the nearest villager who looks like he could maybe use it. This man right here could certainly benefit. And then I'll go back to this man and I'll buy one more bow. That's not enough bows, so I'll buy 2 more string from you. I could please take those emeralds back. Where are the emeralds? There they are. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mess here until all of those go away, but that's fine. And now we can sell all of these string for some emeralds. And then what's that? That's another crossbow. So as you can see, we haven't gotten lucky so far, but we will get lucky one day, you can assume. But for now, we've got a lot of bows just sitting around doing their own thing. So all of the ones down there are at least gone, so we can fill that in. And yeah, I think I've got a bit of a problem with resources here. I think I've got a moderate resource problem on my hands, and that's not the best type of problem to have. So we'll put the dirt away, and then we'll walk out, and I'll put the bows away, air quotes. And then we're going to have to seriously consider what are my actual odds of success here, and how fast can I reach those odds? Can I slow them down or speed them up? by trading more string. Probably, I think I have enough string. I think I have so much string that I might as well trade it in service of my goals. So this guy's a prime example. Like, why wouldn't I want him at his top level? Let's just accept that him being there is good for me. And that if I get that crossbow of unbreaking, maybe good things will happen. Or like, there's a guy in here too, right? Which I can now open. Can see your trades. Which is, I haven't gotten there yet, so let's do it. Let's sell him string until he offers to give me arrows of invisibility. It is kind of cool that we're getting the whole collection, but now that's enough emeralds to buy most of the way to his next trade, but not all of the way. How do we get the rest of the way? Drop these, pick up some of these, and do that way, I guess. Also, you ever gonna do a song video? Really enjoyed your past ones. I actually, one of the people I work with is like really musically talented, and so we've been meaning to work together forever on like a, on maybe making like an actually good one. But you know, I think it would ruin the spirit if it was good. So we're gonna make it good, and then I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna make it as bad as possible to get the spirit really in focus, you know. Also, now we can buy all the way through this, and what's that? It's a crossbow. Oh, all that work, chat, and we get to buy ourselves a crossbow with piercing too. It's not a great trade, that's for sure. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna drop these bows here. I think this is a fine place for bows to go. And then I'm gonna pick up some more string. Clearly is very useful. And then I'm gonna get some more sticks. Clearly are also very useful. And then back to the grind, chat. This man, this Fletcher. What are you gonna do? What have you got for me? You get a bunch of bows. Oh no, my F. It's so wild how Minecraft inventory management works, huh? So please give me those emeralds back. Thank you very much. I'm gonna trade out my axe because this one needs some repairing too. Let's go. Wait, what happened there? Did I? Oh, fuck. Minecraft. Okay, so the Fletchers are kind of like escaping into the crowd as we do this. Okay, bow time. All the bows. Maybe one more bow. And then all of the strength. Please, could you give that back to me? And what have I just been able to buy? Is that the crossbow guy? I've actually lost him, chat. I don't know where he is. I think it's probably the crossbow guy. This is the downside of doing this in the most unorganized way possible, I guess. Oh, no, my emeralds. Give me those back. Thank you. So yeah, it's all coming together, though, I would say. What do you mean? Your songs are amazingly and perfectly pitched. I literally... Also, a Super Flat Toy Cat World getting updated for hardcore soon. Yeah, it's a... It has been a bit of an issue, I would say. So one of the people who works for the Toy Maps team, he's been very kind about it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this till we can find a replacement. But it's like, it's annoying because it's not, you know, like graphics design, video editing, like, I don't know, like building a script or something, like our Minecraft world. It's that like skills you can easily find someone who does, because everyone knows if they can or can't do them because you can just find out. But there's a lot of dumb Minecraft, like hiring for toy maps is really hard because you have to hire people who do things that you would never do unless you were on a marketplace team. So you have, it's like that dumb thing about like, oh, I can't hire anyone who doesn't have prior experience. But it's like, but then how do people get that prior experience? And it's like, yeah, I don't actually know. I guess some people got, like, there's a bunch of documentation for people to read. But it's hard to point people in the right direction to, like, what should you do first, or this or that. So there's been someone, he's a really good friend of the channel, a really good friend personally. Deshi's been in charge of making that all work. But, you know, like, obviously he works a job as well. He's, like, busy with other stuff. Like, it's like he's... So it's a little bit hard for us to get certain updates out. It's the whole point of saying all of that. And, also, yeah, I'm just gonna sell these. Okay, got a bunch more bows. Now I think I'm gonna sell some string. But I'm running out of string, so I can't just do that infinitely either. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Maybe I should make like maybe I should get a cactus specifically in here for it too. Room of bold people staring at you would be scary if it wasn't Minecraft. You know, I love when rooms full of bold people stare at me. You don't scare at me too. Try and scare me, bold people. I have something you'll never have, which is... Wait, do Minecraft villagers not have hair? Wait. That doesn't seem like that could be correct. Is that true? Do they not have any hair? Oh, that's weird. It's such a boxy head. They could like... That looks sharp. Like if they got that corner of their head somewhere, that's gonna hurt something. They could cut people. Also, what arrows are they? They are the arrows with decaying on, or withering, as it is known. We have yet to get any. We are still working on that grind. Hopefully we will be successful, but only hopefully, you know. So let's sell some sticks to you, and then let's buy some bows from you. And we just have to go back and do this time and time again, I guess. It works. It doesn't not work, you know. Yeah, I think this is a better place to just drop all the bows. Like, let's make it a steady, streamlined process. Grab the sticks, ready for selling. Then grab the bows, ready for that too. And then once we've gone through all of this batch of Fletchers, we'll have to work out how to get the next batch moving. But yeah, for now, we want you over there too. I think we want all of the villagers, until we get like a really, really ideal trade that we definitely want to do all the time, which is none of these, I would say. I think we are just going to try and force them all to go up the ladder, because that is the way that works for me. So yeah, let's find another Fletcher that isn't a master. Ooh, a fresh one. Chat, it's been a while since I've seen one of these. Let's sell as many sticks as we can to him. We're going to have to do that inevitably. And then buy a bunch of bows from him. Oh, so close. So we'll just sell a few more string to this guy. So we can go back immediately and say, hey, wouldn't you love... Wait, are you... Yeah, let's go back immediately and say, wouldn't you love if I bought some stuff from you and then you showed me your top trade? It's just one of those, okay. There is a Fletcher I was just trading with. There's too many, chat. There's too many. It's a real problem. Also, yeah, I think when you look at this for too long, you get a little broken. I remember having an M shape up there at some point. Is that like meant to represent their ear, like in The Simpsons, or you know, what's the deal with that, huh? Why do they have an M shape in them? Is it a gang sign? Should we be scared of the villagers? What are they really up to, you know? So sticks, 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 sticks. And then some more sticks, 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 sticks. It is kind of crazy, because I could have done this while producing emeralds. But there's a certain point in an obsession where you're like, okay, look, I don't care about the financials of this anymore. I'm just gonna keep going until I get it. Which I think is, weirdly enough, while I was talking about, like, I think dark patterns is a funny word that broadly describes, like, yeah, sometimes in tech, they work out great solutions that seem like they solve everything, but actually cause some, like, horrifying harm on the other side. You know, it's like the, it's something I don't entirely fully feel, because I think stuff like, you know, we as a human society have just paternal instincts towards each other, which feel weird and, like, mismatched sometimes. Like, you know, like, you're allowed to do anything you want except, you know, like, with another, you know, consenting adult, except, like, some stuff like gambling, like, no, you can't. Actually, we reserve the right to tell you that you cannot do that if we don't approve. Because you can't truly make your own decisions on that. It's a decision made by blah, 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 whatever people would say. And I've always found that to be, like, really interesting that we have, like, areas we reserve. And so one of those that I think is interesting is that we have this part of us where we're obsessed with, like, rationality and value and, you know, pretty normal things until we get deep enough into something where we're just like, I don't care that this makes sense. Like, you'll see this in basically every price comparison you can do after a certain point. that like the entry-level gear for something, you know, say it costs like, you know, $200 for an entry-level graphics card, and then like at $300 you get like, oh yeah, well it costs 50% more, but you get 50% more performance, you know, and also it has this cool extra feature. You're like, oh yeah, well if you're really serious, you might want to buy that one because that cool feature, it's really important to a lot of people. And so that's how it goes for like most of the tiering. Like at $400, you get a few more features, and then you get to a certain point where you're like, yeah, this one costs double as much. It's $1,000. What does it do that the $500 one doesn't? And it's like, it's 10% better. But I mean, like, you know, if you really like having the best of the best, it'd be silly not to have this one. And so a lot of people are just like, yeah, like, you know, either you're so obsessed with having the best of the best, like, or you're so price insensitive that the rest of it loses value that you'll go for it. And so I think this is how video games change their monetization, is they realize that the kind of like, you know, you could call it quite flat, the flat system we had before of like, okay, every game costs $60, or every game costs, you know, like, kind of marketing like music, where every CD you cost will cost the same. Like, there's no, you know, the market should dictate that some are worth more or less, but no, every CD costs the same, because it's you who decides what the value is by buying or not buying things. You could kind of say this is like a YouTube phenomenon too. Like, every YouTube video costs you the same. They're all it's free, but you pay for the ad, right? Like you pay 0.1 cents more or less, whatever an advertiser is willing to pay. Also, I've got a bunch more Fletchers now, so let's get trade in. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here though. I'll work that out later. So, a bunch of sticks with you. I'll sell just all of these, I guess. Bunch of bows from you. That was the perfect right amount to then get to your level 3. And what do we get now, chat? Oh, crossbow. Such a bummer. The crossbows are coming up way more often than I'd expect. Like, I feel like way more than half of these guys have been crossbow fellas. But that's okay. Oh, I can just fly through this. I can get in and out of this easily. Yeah, I've been going through far too much work for this chat. I didn't realize how easy it could be. So yeah, hopefully, eventually enough of my guys make the leap, go over the gap, and we get a big and these guys can do whatever it is they want. Also, do I have a fresh Fletcher just hanging out here? I wonder what table he's linked to. I'll have to keep an eye on him. So, put the fletching tables away for now. Put the things on the ground. And let's get trading some more. Also, you could at least smelt things with bows. Oh, that's a good point. I mean, if I put them in the... Yeah, so this is the... Okay, I see my problem here. So let's take these items out of the hopper. Turn them into sticks. And then let's go through here and say... Let's break this one chest, right? To remove that link between that and there. And then let's start putting bows into this. Yeah, that's smart actually. Let's be better towards the environment, shall we? So this hopper has still got enough bamboo in it, apparently. But look at this. Now my bows will smelt up the cacti, and that way there'll be more experience stored in this furnace or whatever. Very, very handy. So cacti greens go in here. And we turn the bamboo into sticks. I'm guessing by the fact that they're not growing, there's been an issue on the tracks that I need to resolve. But yeah, now we've got a way to turn bows into usefulness. I love dumb edge case solutions for stuff like this. Like, yeah, if I'm getting too many bows anyway, why don't I get some value from them? But yeah, so video games worked out that instead of pricing flat, you can price the same. You can say, yeah, this video game is free for most people. And to take something that was money and to give it away for free. Also, I probably should patch that hole or do like something to prevent that from happening. Also, how are there more Fletchers here now? Did more people decide to? It's fine. It's chill. But yeah, one zombie getting in there could be like a big disaster. So thank you for knocking me out so that I can do something about that. Let's just prevent that from becoming an issue. Because arrows of decay are cool, says Electric Animations. Exactly, you understand the precise reason that I want arrows of decay. You've worked it out. That's more or less it. Also, there are the hoppers. Is there a good way to prevent this, chat, or like send out a minecart every time this happens? Maybe. Toy cat, just be toy catting. Yeah, it's all I ever do, really. It's all I ever do. But yeah, I think going to a model of like charging people what they like weirdly works out better. Except it's not charge people what they like, because people don't pay for Fortnite skins because they really like the Fortnite skin. Some people do, and that's fine. But you pay because, like, oh, when you go online, you see that the really serious people, you know, like, be that the streamers or the whoever else, like, people who clearly know their stuff, when they play Fortnite, they seem to use skins. It's a sign of, like, being a default skin was like an insult for a while, right? Like, oh, yeah, I can't believe you're using the skin that comes with the game. You're not paying for a cosmetic? Well, you pleb, you know? So there's a certain amount of, like, the only benefit of, like, most microtransactions in games are, like, oh, yeah, people who see that you have bought that cosmetic will be like, wow, you bought a cosmetic. You must be serious. And that alone is enough for a lot of people to be like, yeah, the human value of, like, as much as we like to talk about addiction being, like, the best-selling thing in the world, I think the human value of, we like to signal that, we like to be included. We like to show, like, look, we are part of this too. It's crazy. Also, could you take the slabs away so you could pop up and down, and the bamboo falls on the track? If I take the slabs away, I could just pop up and down. Oh, I see what you're saying. If I let it just go on the track, it'd be easier to... Yeah, I was hoping that by putting the slabs down there, I would stop other things from getting on it. That was my, like, vision. I don't know that I've achieved my vision in any meaningful sense of that word. Also, I think I want to put you... Okay, these slabs are slightly annoying. So let's break them all. Then let's move you over here. I think that this spot is a good one for you. This is clearly your workstation or whatever. So we put a slab above your head, and then a slab there. You clearly seem to work here too, by the fact that you keep coming back. Also, I've healed up all of my tools, chat. All the ones that I can besides my mace. Which I guess, why not, right? So, let's heal you up. Spend a bunch of those on this. Buy a bunch of bows. Take the bows. Put them in this... Oh, okay, I've still got more of those in there, weirdly. Take the bows, put them in the chest. They'll fill up the hopper. Then take out these from there. Turn them into sticks. And let's get right back in there. Okay, chat, I am slightly worried now. Like, if I keep going for much longer, without much success, you know, the direction we look to be heading in, it does seem as though I might finish this whole process. Okay, so let's buy one more bow. It does seem there's a chance I finish this whole process without a single arrow of decay. I keep getting crossbows. And, you know, those just aren't the bows that I want. So, as many Fletchers as I have is not giving me as many opportunities as I'd like. In fact, I think I might have fully used up all of these guys. I think I've got, like, only a few Fletchers left in here that haven't been maxed. What about you? There's gonna one of you back there. Surely. I'll sell my things first. So yeah, chat. I'm starting to worry, but maybe I shouldn't worry. Maybe worrying is needless. Tell me your thoughts down below. Deploy the minecarts from dispensers, then break them at the end with cacti, and then use water to transport the items to a central hopper. Oh, that's interesting thinking. Honestly, though, you make me think, why don't I just use water to begin with? Like, is there a good reason I shouldn't just have water flowing that could move it all down to a central hopper? Or why don't I just use a series of hoppers? Chat, yeah, I think that it's expensive, but, like, I could just do that, right? If I got more hoppers on there, How many iron are we talking about needing? Like, you know, like 30, 40? I think it's really expensive in a way that I don't like. But if we could get over that, you know, we just get over like the price. Also, I think we're out of sticks now. We are out of sticks. This is my last pile. So I'm gonna have to go back to the manual stick area. So I just got my third weakness arrows villager. They look the same as decay. That's not reassuring at all. But I guess I am in the right for at least trying, right? That's the message I can take away. So we'll do another manual farm because I can always heal this up, so it's worth the waste. I have Unbreaking on the sword and it's Neverite, so I'm chill. I'm gonna choose to just keep ignoring all the bees that are floating around and reminding me of my bee failures. My fiance is excited about the new cows because cows are her favorite animals, says Ash Starlight. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I really do think Minecraft needs to have these, like, what we might call normie features. Like, if people like me and you are excited about beacons, maybe there's a lot of people who can just say, oh, I don't understand why the beacon change would be important. It's the same way, like, you know, like, why would you care, like, oh, so they're adding a new... They're nerfing the silenced SMG in Fortnite. Why is that a big deal? Please tell me. You know, like, it's one of those, like, you have to know to know. Whereas, you know, like, everyone knows when they're like, oh, do you hear they added Among Us to Fortnite? You can now play as the red alien. And it's like, oh, that's fun. The red alien, you say. I know that red alien. I am familiar with internet culture. I think, and, you know, I'm using the word normie to be, like... I've used it a lot recently, but I think, like, people who are not as passionately into it, you know. Hey, Big Feet Jeep! Thanks for becoming the 427th channel member. How are you doing on this fine day that we find ourselves sharing? I hope the answer is well. So here's another Fletcher, perhaps my last one, who is just buying regular old items. Let's see what we can get from you. Okay, I'm going to sell 2 more sticks. Get 1 more bow, and sell some more string. Okay, chat. What is he offering me? This is the wrong villager. This is the guy right here. What's his level 5 trade? Please be arrows of decay. It's arrows of weakness, maybe? Swiftness? But I did find another guy while I was here. So, let's buy some things from you. Wait, where did my sticks go? Did you just drop those on the ground? So now we take our bow away. And we can see that there's not much we can do until we find some more bamboo. Yeah, I think we literally are out of choices now. We have this amount of bamboo. Like, I could pick some up from, you know, like... Clearly it does sit on the ground around here in very large quantities. But we're still talking, like, a couple of stick trades. So I could grab my emeralds from the rest of my world. But, you know, that's not... the ideal solution, is it? That's using up resources from outside of this project on what should be a, you know, like a positive return. I think I'm gonna do it anyway, though. I think if I grab those emeralds, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to grab a silly number of emeralds and just accept it's gonna cost me those, and I'll pay them back later once this place becomes a profit center. So if I'm going home anyway, I'll pick up some more string while I'm there to also get some more emeralds. Or I could just use the string to get emeralds. But yeah, I've got 15 stacks of emeralds and 38 of these, so I'll leave 1 in there, take the other 37, and then I'll grab so much string and just sell it all immediately. Easy peasy. I feel bad for you because I discovered they sell Arrows of Decay by accident, got it randomly on my second Fletcher in my friend's world. You know, I don't begrudge people who get good RNG, because for every bad RNG, you need a good RNG. For every time you get, you know, something lucky, something in your life is going to be unlucky. I think that is the overwhelmingly more likely option than... You know, we like to believe there are people who are just lucky in every field of being. But, like, don't lottery winners prove that, like, one piece of luck almost immediately becomes a terrible piece of luck? Like, it becomes... I don't know, like, luck luck comes with it, in a lot of cases, a burden of responsibility. In the case of a lottery winner, like, you have to now hide your source of money, basically, from everyone you know. And besides the people you trust the absolute closest. So that's like a burden by itself, you could say. I mean, you might say burden in air quotes, like, oh no, what a hard thing. But, it's the point of like, oh yeah, this good thing comes with a responsibility. It's like, if you buy, like, a really famous, like, property, like an old cinema, or you buy, like, if you buy something that lots of people love and respect. In fact, this is something happening in London right now. There's a cinema somewhere in the center of the city, and it's been bought by it's been bought by some, like, large property development firm. And their logic is, like lots of places, there's lots of housing demand here. There's not a lot of demand for a cinema. So what if we get rid of the cinema and build some houses? And, like, to me, someone who thinks that more houses is a good thing, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, right? That's also zombie villager. Should I cure him? Might be a good idea to cure him, huh? Put him in a boat, and then cure him good. And then put him down there. Maybe that's what I'll do. But yeah, like, so like when they bought this thing and they spent a lot of money on it. It's real good fortune. They've got this real good project. But actually, what they have is a bunch of people who are like, I want this cinema to cost £4 like it has forever. I don't want you to make money on this. I don't mind if you lose money, to be totally honest. I think it's, what I want from you is this. And like I think a lot of big things like that come with a huge responsibility. And every piece of bad luck kind of comes with it, like... I also think, like, I'm going to try and use, also, Soul Nugget. Which feature from the new snapshot are you most looking forward to? Beacons! I'll yell beacons from the rooftop. All day, every day, until people hear me. I cannot stress enough how much more excited I am about beacons than any other feature from this update so far. I like the lodestone changes too, to be fair, actually. Like, that would be a really cool, like, mini drop feature. Like bundles. Like, oh yeah, it gets the juices flowing, creatively speaking. Also, are they running around? No, they're not. They got trapped here. Yeah, the easiest thing to do would just be to tear up the track and put some... Ugh, it's going to be a pain to fix. Easiest thing to do would be tear up the track. Chat, we're at the point in the stream where I'm hungry and I'm considering ordering food. What do you reckon, chat? Should we go for it? Should it be a order food stream? I did the maths recently and I worked out a car costs about £13 a day once you cover all of the costs for me to own. And so like I felt myself like, well, that's like kind of fine, like for the convenience of like having it there. Also, what is happening when I'm crafting sticks? Oh, I'm crafting individual sticks. But then, so every day that I haven't, like decided to like own a vehicle, I'm like, that means that I have £13 that I can spend on something frivolous, and I'm still up as long as I don't also then, like rent a car or whatever else. So, yeah, my frivolous decision today is I think I could do something. I think I should get some, not just normal delivery. I think I should get some silly delivery, chat. What do we reckon? Okay, so I'm looking for not emerald villagers. Below emerald, please. Are you below emerald? You're not. Are you below emerald? You're not. Diamond. Oh, 10. Perfect. This is my man right here. I'm going to buy literally just 2 bows from you. Then sell you some strength. And then, oh, arrows of luck. Is that leaping or luck? I'll sell him enough of these because I need the emeralds anyway. Arrows of night vision. Very interesting. So there should be... Okay, there's another guy here. This might be my last opportunity. Take all these bows and all this strength. But... Oh, wow. Night vision twice in a row? What are the odds, chat? Sushi says, Holly Naraska. I'm gonna level with you, Holly Naraska. Take away sushi... I think I'm gonna flagellate my country here. Takeaway sushi is bad always here. I think getting good sushi I don't think I've done good sushi in the UK. I like Japanese sushi where you go super real and animalistic with it. I like American sushi where you just deep fry it and cover it in cheese. I don't like British sushi where it's like, what if we just had rice and fish? It's just not enough for me anymore. My palates need more. It's like, once you try a cheeseburger, are you gonna go back to like burger, bun, burger? Wait, bun, burger, bun. Right? It's like you don't do it. Why would you? You've experienced what it's like to have like, oh, a bit of pickle on there and a bit of, it would be silly. It's not a good idea, I guess is what I'm saying. And so in the same vein, this guy needs a job, by the way, so let's give him one. Let's go out and let's pick up a couple of those if we can. And let's also get rid of these bows. We have too many, and we have a way to turn them into value anyway. I'm not sure this is actually value, but it is basically as easy as what I was doing before, so I'll keep at it for now. Let's pick up 63 of those. Have I got all of the sticks now? I've got basically all of them. And then let's pick up like 3 fletching tables. I think that's as many as I can find a use for right now. And let's give some fletchers some jobs. Yeah, the benefit of this mega room is they all are finding their fletching tables. So there and here. That's 2 more jobs created by yours truly. I want to get these guys out, but if I get these guys out, I think I'm gonna just have other people fall in. So we'll just put a fletching table over there for now. And then if you want to have it, you could. Yeah, that's me being nice. Okay, so there should be a couple more level 1 fletchers who have just been formed. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. I'm gonna find you. Yeah, there you go. New fletcher. Just drop. And supply a bunch of bows. Drop them on the ground. Tacos, says Holly Naraska. Yeah, I like tacos. I'm a big taco man. I got really excited recently, chat, because also, hey! Talking about food was the solution. Arrows of Wither 2. Okay, so now this man is valuable. I don't know which man he is, to be totally honest with you. Is this my guy? Yeah, okay. This guy here, he needs to get out. No. Okay, get out. What are you doing? Don't run away from me. I'm the only one who respects you, man. No, okay, just, okay, I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna find you. I'm not gonna kill you. Okay, this is, is it you? Is it you? Is he gonna give me bad prices because of that? So now I need to get some arrows in here. I have too many arrows in my world. And I can buy a bunch of these. I guess that works for now. I kind of want to separate them out, right? Like, if I want to buy these again. Is it this guy? It's definitely this guy. Okay, so what we're going to do... It's definitely you, right? Still you? Still you. So we just break this block here. Oh, I've got to do something about these bows before I try to do this. Okay, so he's not coming out. He's not coming out. So for now, though, let's just get rid of these bows. They are causing issues. You might be familiar. I'll go get rid of the rest of the bows, too, actually. Like, just to make this a non-issue for me. Let's go pick them up. Pick them all up. And take them all away. What's cooking, Soy Cat? I just got my Wither 2 arrows. Yeah. So, chat, in McDonald's, I don't know... I don't know how it is where you live, but McDonald's has always been immune from like free delivery promotions here. Wait, actually, is that true? I feel like they're on Uber Eats. Am I crazy for thinking they're on Uber Eats? But McDonald's has never been, McDonald's is a big believer in like, they have their own platform you order from. So, if you're not familiar, you, also very interesting, but basically, yeah, if you... Okay, choice 2. Oh, I've got to make some decisions, internet. Anyway, so, yeah, unlike a lot of other restaurants, McDonald's wants you to order from them direct. Unlike every other place that's on Deliveroo or Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever they're called where you live, McDonald's is always like, oh yeah, but we want people to use our app. But recently, they got added to Deliveroo as a, if you have Deliveroo Plus, which everyone in the UK has, because it's all, every person who, it's included with Amazon Prime. It's basically free. because everyone needs that shipping anyway. Am I right? But yeah. So the thing is because it basically means if you spend £15 at McDonald's, you get it delivered for free now for most people without having to buy a subscription or anything like that. And I thought like, whoa, that's very exciting. Also, we get free nuggies, says Cat Beanie. Why do you get free nuggies? Okay, you gotta let me in on that. Why am I not getting free nuggies? Also, in the US, they have Uber Eats promo discounts on that. Yeah, they use, if I'm not mistaken, they use Uber Eats to run their own delivery. So it's like, it's called Mook Delivery, but it's just, we'll find you an Uber Eats driver and then wrap their app within our app. But it means they can charge their own delivery fee, as well as, they charge, you know, it makes me mad that as a society we've accepted that delivery fee should be split up into delivery fee and service fee. It's like, just tell me the fee. If I think the fee is too high, then that's one thing. But don't try and hide me as like, well, delivery is one thing, but service is a whole different ballpark, let me tell you. And it's like, I don't think that that's true. McDonald's, Mr. I think that you're sitting over there going, ha 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 ha, we can whack a fee on it and he'll pay it. We don't have delivery in the USA. You're missing out. You're missing out. Honestly, it's always the second delivery service. It's never the first. It used to be the good one because they only had like good restaurants on there. Like it was cool. Delivery used to be, this is restaurant delivery. We go to places that you would want to go to in person and we'll deliver you their food. So like, I don't know, the classic one would be like a Nando's. Not a restaurant necessarily, but like you couldn't get Nando's delivered before Deliveroo. In my mind, that was their unique selling point. But yeah, at some point they shifted to like, we just accept every terrible delivery. We accept your terrible local Chinese place that is Chinese and that, you know, gives you a free bag of prawn crackers if you spend £25. Wow. It's really free if you have to spend, you know, oh wow, what a great unique service idea they have. Like free prawn crackers at £25. Where'd they come up with that? Okay, so these are night vision arrows. I don't really want those. These are decay arrows. So he's hiding in the back here. But as of this moment, chat, I'll officially have all of these things. You know, so what I'm thinking of getting is that, so because it's £15 delivery, chat, or £15 to get free delivery, realistically, you could just buy like one burger, spend £3 getting it delivered, or you can, there's this. You get, oh, you can't see that at all. You get 4 burgers and 4 fries for $14.99. So you pay, you know, like £15.80 or something after service fees. But you pay just under £16 to eat 4 burgers. I don't need 4 burgers, right? Don't get me wrong. I could eat 4 burgers, but I think it's too many. But at that price, should I just do it, chat? Or do you think that's a terrible idea? You know, you don't know what you're talking about. It's a great idea. So I'm gonna do it right now. Or should I? You know, is it a good idea, chat? Is it one of those things where like, if you have to overspend, you know, is spending £16 on 4 times as much food a worse deal if you don't need 4 times as much food? Or is that not how that works at all? And it's a great deal that I should be jumping on right now. I guess this is the question you can ask yourself. Okay, so you get the one of the burgers has to be a double, or 2 of the burgers have to be double cheeseburgers. They can't be name brand burgers. Don't get me wrong. That's an interesting change. I can add more pickles to the burgers though. That's nice. That's a fun bonus. I wonder actually, what's the cheapest addition you can add to a burger? I can add an extra tomato slice for 20p. Or I can add a... Why would tomato slices cost 20p? Who's out there like, yeah, who's abusing that system for them to need to do it? Anyway, this moment right here, chat. Yeah, do it. Thank you, chat. I'm glad that everyone's jumped aboard. I was worried some people would be like, you know what, Toy Cat? This is a classic case of spending money that you don't... I'm glad everyone's just like, no. Get 4 burgers and see what that's like. I'm glad you all feel me. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I feel like that's the only logical thing to do right now. So, yeah, let's get it. Should I get a drink with it? You know, it'd be silly to have 4 burgers and not have anything to wash it down with, chat. Or is this where they get you? Is the $14.99 deal only there so that everything else looks better by comparison? Do I get a milkshake to go with it too? My buddy did Deliveroo and had to deliver cigarettes and thought it was heavy and tampered with, so he checked it and it was coke. Oh, that's fun. You know, your friend... Oh, so look at this. Oh yeah, I'm buying all the arrows, chat. So many arrows. I now have Minecraft's most powerful arrow just hanging around. And I've got a bow. Wow, fun that I have a bow, right? I've got a bow I can shoot it with. So I hate to say that, you know, I was giving all this love to your boy earlier, you know, the nitwit, but he isn't there a bit inconveniently. And so, wait, do the withering arrows not work? Oh, there we go, it's working now. So let's just test. Okay, that is a withering arrow. I don't want to kill him with a non-withering arrow, right? That'd be rude. So this is my guy, and again, he's such a good guy that he's willing to be the test subject for my new arrow. As you can see, he gets hurt, and then he gets withered, and withered, and withered, and as you can you know, actually, I need to finish the job. Sorry about this one, buddy. It's not you, it is me. So let's just, there we go. Wow, 2-hit KO with a regular bow. That's the sort of value you just can't beat. Get the milkshake. Ordering food, I think. Yeah, my goal has finally been achieved, chat. I am very pleased to announce. Oh, Toycat, get the extra tomato slice. You know, I am worth an extra tomato slice, aren't I? I've been thinking that to myself for a while now, but I was doing it entirely on the inside. I'm glad we can say it outside, too. I think I'm worth a tomato slice. I think I'm worth lots of tomato slices. You know, okay, that's gone too far. It's gone to my head now, chat. Can't be trusted with anything at this point. But, yeah, I think, I could get a cookie for £2. Is that a reasonable thing to want? You know, I'm not sure it is. Okay, what I'm gonna do, get the milkshake. Get the milkshake. You know, maybe I should get the milkshake. I think I do need a milkshake, chat. You know, it would really quench your thirst. I've actually got I've got a ice cream maker that is gonna make ice cream into a milkshake. But it'd be fun to it tells me to mix ice cream and milk to make a milkshake. Would it be fun to mix ice cream and a milkshake to make a milkshake? I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Or I could buy a bag of carrots. Or I could just get, like, get some garlic mayo, chat. Garlic mayo. You know what? I've got a lot of choices. I can buy a bag of carrots. I saw a pineapple on here yesterday. Can you buy pineapple on American McDonald's, or is that a weird British thing? Okay, so I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna hit order. I believe in you all. Okay, so McDonald's school policy. Ordering to a school. McDonald's does not deliver to school and has a policy to cancel the order without refund. Okay, chat. Let's hope they don't think that this is a school. You're worth at least a whole tomato. You know, this is all going to my head, chat. You know, I was gonna say earlier, like, oh yeah, like, you know, like when you it seems like pure upside to have a YouTube channel. But really, there are downsides. No, there's no downsides. People tell you that you're worth a tomato. Sweet and sour sauce for fries is always great. I just ate a bag of carrots. No pineapple in the USA. You're missing out. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna be going to a new country in the next 30 days. Hopefully 2 weeks. I've got plans to do it around February the 14th, chat. But I'm going to a new country, so I get to try out a new country's McDonald's. Always one of the best parts of traveling. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some... Oh, that's my last of my emeralds. Well, I guess I can just sell string to the next guy who needs it. So I'm going to try and buy some other arrows. Like, I think there were some night vision ones in here. I think it'd be fun to buy some of those. So let's get some night vision arrows in here. And now I've got this fun thing where if I ever... Chat, get this, right? If I ever find that it's dark and I can't sleep, and I'm like, or not that I can't sleep, but if it's dark out and I need to see, get this. Or if I'm like underwater and I want night vision, but I don't want to bring a potion, or like a bunch of potions, stackable wait, oh, that's jump boost. That's not night vision. Right, why would it use, okay. Yeah, look at that. I can see in the dark now. I mean, I can't really see that well in the dark, but I can jump real high. Okay, underwater. It's not very useful here either. Gonna be honest. Also, hi, today's video is ready in 5 minutes. Hey, awesome, thank you, Harrison. Good news, everyone watching. Very good news to everyone watching. Also, okay, yeah, let's, yeah, I'm excited for McDonald's chat. It's gonna, I don't get it. I live so close to a McDonald's and, like, you know, the way a delivery drive would go, not via any other means. You know, not the way a human being would go. Oh, see, I've just dehumanized the whole group of people. You know, am I worthy of a tomato slice after that? I'm ordering McDonald's. You should get referral credit. You know what, chat? Don't you deserve McDonald's right now? And, you know, really, with the £15 minimum, or dollars, I don't know what it is where you live, don't you deserve $15 worth of McDonald's? This is probably a better ad for McDonald's than, like, real sponsored McDonald's things. Ooh, I'm missing some skin on my arm here. My hand. So yeah, chat, we've officially done it. We've got the arrows of decay. Now the only question is, what do I do with these in my world? I've got them. These, so... Also, can you get Wither 1? Is it worth me going through the effort of all of that again to get Wither 1? Yeah, probably a different answer, actually. I'm going to put these away besides the Wither 2 arrows. I'll keep some of those on me. And I'll, like, find a good spot for them. But for now, yeah, like, this is where I keep my arrows. And I've got some poison and some slowness. But just for fun, let's add these to the pile. Then let's put these up there. Maybe with a little spot for it over there. And then withering arrows minus, like, half. Or, like, 13. Yeah, 40 arrows in there. Seems great. So this is a cool little bonus. Little fun Easterish, eggish, I guess. And now, now we're gonna go work it out. Also, what was the last time? Was the last time you ordered McDonald's on stream? When I delivered it, says Harrison Gray. You know, you might not know this, chat, but Harrison used to be a McDonald's delivery driver. You know, back when we went, you know, actually that was 2 years ago. He only did the job once. Apparently he got a 1-star review, and so he's not been able to do it since. But yeah, Harrison is a widely loved McDelivery driver, I would say. Also, him talking to the backdrop of villager slave labor is so funny. You know, couldn't you make an argument, a bad argument, but let's never stop people. Couldn't you make an argument that McDonald's is basically slave labor? Like, do people work at McDonald's because they love it? Or do they work at McDonald's because under capitalism, you know, everyone requires some source of income. You can't just draw art or, you know, like, I don't know, just follow your dreams of delivering McDonald's like Harrison does. You cannot have these. Also, you're inspiring me to walk to McDonald's. Yeah, I think walking to fast food makes you feel a lot better about the experience. Like, I have to concede, like, going to a drive-thru, there's something about it that feels, like, it gives you a bit of a god complex. Like, I will never die. There is no reason for me to ever die at this point. If I can get food just delivered, not even delivered, delivery food is a whole different god complex. Look at that, you know McDonald's, I should have to walk there for 20 minutes, walk back 27 minutes, you know. That should be my process. But instead, I don't have a driver yet. But, you know, I should get your boy involved in the process. Also, I don't think Wither 1 exists. Huh. Interesting. Also, you're worthy of 500 tomatoes, says Jonathan Wise. Wow, I've never heard. I don't think anyone has ever given that much praise to anyone ever, chat. So I want to get this guy out now, if I can. I also want to buy some more night vision arrows because I've got a problem. But yeah, I want to find him, and I want to get him out there. So this guy here. No, not that guy. This guy. The one to the right of that man. So now I'm gonna break this. Oh god, wrong one. No. Don't you go out. This isn't for you. You are needing to stay in here. But then if we let him out, he won't be able to restock his trades. So I'll give him a name tag maybe. Yeah, I'll name the ones that have the most interesting trades, I guess. Yeah, because he's probably one of the second-level villagers, so he has to be back there to get his trades done. I would suspect that that is true. Also, these guys, how do I know which of the fletching tables they're linked to? Or is it even a knowable thing? I'm sure there's one person out there whose dream job is McDonald's. Yeah, you found me. You found me. It's me. It's me. My dream job is McDonald's. Will today's McDonald's be delivered by a spoon? That's, you know, Harrison, the sad thing is I bet not. I bet he's not gonna give me a spoon. He's not gonna give a fork. It's gonna be terrible. I enjoyed it mostly when I worked there, but I did dining area and mostly did closes, so hardly dealt with people and just cleaned. Yeah, I think, wouldn't you agree that you worked there because you wanted a job? Or rather, and I guess like you could ultimately say for basically most jobs that is true. That there are very few jobs where you get the self-actualization of feeling like you have like worked out your role in the world and you enjoy both the role minus the compensation. I think I think that's a very rare thing to find. I think that's the broader point about why some people argue that anytime you need the services of someone else, like a lot of people argue, like, yeah, getting delivery food is like, you know, those people are not working in great conditions, you know. But then at some point you just have to say, like, okay, we live in a society under which we say one of the freedom of choices you have is picking what job you do at least. And even if you don't agree that this is, but it's like, you could make an argument like anytime you're doing anything that's not actively like eating, drinking, sleeping, or, you know, making new villagers. But if you're not doing one of those things, then you're at the bottom barrel of life. But I think it's like our collective responsibility to come together. Also, we got a free lunch. Never mind. McDonald's is my dream job. Chat, think about how fast free McDonald's would pay itself off. Think about how fast that would pay itself off. If you work a regular job right now and then you go to McDonald's, you're basically losing money. I mean, it's also, I forgot to get I want to go get myself a name tag. Also, I have to do something about these beds. I just haven't worked out what yet. Also, I have to lock this guy in his spot. So I'll get for now, I'll just use these. Put one there, then I can break both these beds. Goodbye, bed. I'm gonna move these beds somewhere for now. Just like, they're in kind of an ugly spot. Don't you agree, chat? Like, it's not the ideal. And then we'll clear a path through here, and we'll deal with the beds later. I actually think I'm gonna need these beds at some future point, so I'll move them into my house, because I'm going there to pick up some stuff anyway. I've only got 5 sets of these, so actually let's put the arrows away. Let's put the bamboo slabs away and let's go do it. Unlimited juice within reason. What do you mean by juice? Where is there juice at McDonald's for you to get unlimited? What does that mean? Also, yeah, I think, okay, let's pick them all up. Lovely. Nice. Should we do something with the string? Maybe we should. Why does it take 7 extra minutes to walk back, Toy Cat? I mean, okay. Ignoring the fact that there are many one-way systems within the, you know, there are lots of one-way systems in the Greater London area, which means that I forget. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but it's usually faster for me to go somewhere than to come back, or maybe come back than to go somewhere, which is I don't know. A lot of people find the idea of like any form of traffic management to be like, this is how we failed as a society. Why? How can you have a road and tell me I can only go one way down that road? I think I'll decide which way I go down roads. I used to actually live on a one-way. No, I used to live on a dead end. If a dead end was a one-way street, you'd never be able to get cars off it. But which is, you know, I think they should have turned my dead end street into a one-way street. But sadly they didn't. But yeah, I used to live on one of those, and yeah, they messed up navigation, I guess. But the point I was actually making was, yeah, let's be honest. Going to McDonald's, you're motivated. There's McDonald's on the other end. Coming back from McDonald's, you're either motivated because you want to eat at home, or let's be honest, you're eating fries as you go. You're going, oh, nom 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 nom. Are you not able to ride a one-way on your e-bike? You know, why am I not? Why am I? Also, no, actually, I still. This is my like. This is my I don't care about the establishment anymore story. So, you know, so I'm gonna name one of these with arrows, one of them night vision arrows. I doubt I'll use the night vision, but it's still nice to imagine, right? Like, I think everyone has this like disillusion or like a problem with authority, right? Is when someone has a power and they have some real mild like this, like it reminds you like how flawed we are as human beings. But someone will get also someone has got my order. They've got an 85% thumbs up rate, which is kind of crazy low, right? Like how do 15% of people go, didn't like that delivery? Anyway, though, we're gonna call this Wither Arrows. Wither Arrow Man. Should I go? How should I name this chat? Is he the Wither Arrow Man or is he Wither Arrows? Do I dehumanize him or do I? Also, is man appropriate? You know, or should I say villager? Use his proper title, or should I say Fletcher? You know, he's not just a villager. I wouldn't say, you know, which one of those should it be? Anyway, yeah, they have orange juice in the breakfast menu here in Australia. Yeah, they do have also from the machines. Do you mean Coke when you say juice? I'm so curious. Name him Jacob. I love hotels with included breakfast. We're the opposite. We are opposite human beings, Ad and Sony. But yeah, so abuse of authority. When some people get the tiniest amount and they go crazy with it. And so the guy, the guy at my local McDonald's, like bear in mind it's London. Like bike theft is a huge thing. So I'm really, really respectfully like putting it in the corner of the store right near the entrance. And a guy just walks up to me and he's like, "You can't have that in here." And I'm like, I don't have like what do you expect me to do? Like I need to, and he's like, "Not in here, no bikes." And I'm like, "Oh, like just to understand, like just so you know, like I've got this bike, I can't really." And he's like, "No, you can't do that." And I'm like, "I'm not," and I'm not allowed to use the drive-through. And he's like, "No, not on a bike." And I'm like, "So you're saying if I can't bike to this McDonald's, which is bikeable distance away, like you know, it's 27 minutes walk, chat." And I was like, just trying to work the person. They're like, "No, if I negotiate, then I show weakness." And the man's just like, "Yeah, I don't agree that people. I think that having firm, inflexible rules is the way to live my life, and being able to enforce those rules gives me the only little bit of." And it's like, okay, then I won't go to this McDonald's then. So I worked out recently. They have this thing called like pickup. It's like drive-through, but you don't drive through. You sit in a parking space next to the drive-through and someone walks out to your food. But then when I do that, sometimes people get upset. They're like, "Why would you bring me out here as if you had a car, but then you have a bike? Just come into the store." And so like, it's this funny thing about like, everyone wants, like, this is a very common problem with like lots of overlapping responsibilities. The person in the store wants you not in the store. The person outside the store, the person in the drive-through wants you not in the drive-through. And the person in that other spot is like, "Just come in the store." People do it all the time. That's why we have to tell them not to. Also, so Kat, how could you not like included breakfast? Oh yeah, let's talk about that's 40. I can't work it out, chat. Wither's cousin. Wither. Wait, I'll go clever on it, chat. No, I won't remember that. Wait, actually, I think I'll be really clever with this, actually. I've just gone through... Okay, so... Okay, this is gonna blow your mind, chat. If it works, I don't know that it will. Okay, so... the closest thing we have is probably this letter. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Oh, it will! There we go. Yeah, so there's a bunch of emoji codes you can use for stuff. Let's see if there's a fun one that relates to this. Yeah, I would say with a heart is as good as I'm getting. I can do armor. I think there's also that. There's also a hunger shank. I think the hunger shank might be more appropriate. What's the closest thing we have to an arrow? Like, I could put a sword on there, but, like, that doesn't make any sense, right? I could put a crafting table down. I could put a minecoin symbol. I feel like wither and then heart might be the way. So, yeah, these are all you have to copy-paste them. So that's, like, the right arrow or something. Wither. Wither heart. I'll put that there just to make it real obvious. Why not just lock the bike up? It's a like, you don't... So ignoring the... Like, that is how it works in most of the world, right? You lock a bike up and then the bike is safe. But even then, when I was young, when I was like 12, I had a bike stolen, even though it was locked up to a railing outside the store. It was the Games Workshop, if you want to know. Like, I deserve it for buying Warhammer. But, you know, like, it happened when I was like 12 years old, and it sucks, because, like, you know, you don't... It sucks that it's, like, your parents who you know don't have a lot of money who have to deal with that, right? You're like, oh, man. And so as an adult, I bought a really nice bike. It gets me around London great. But I bought it foldable specifically because I know all the time you see people with angle grinders, like a lock only keeps an honest thief out, right? And the thieves in London are not very honest, let me tell you. You know, I don't, if you can describe someone as... So which one is it? Is it you back there? Or is it you over here? I want to really make sure I get this. It's you here. Okay, so you are with an arrow. Oh, I like that a lot. You can see that from real far away. So then we're going to name another villager. Like the Jump Man, maybe. Night Vision, maybe would be better. I think I'd want Night Vision arrows more than Jump Boost. Like, Night Vision is one of those, like, in short burst things, right? I have a $4,500 e-bike, and I have nightmares all the time about it being stolen. Yeah, I think that's my biggest, like... you can buy insurance for it, by the way. I think that's, like, good for the psychological benefit, if it gives one to you. But yeah, my thing is just, I don't lock up my bike. I take my bike places where I am physically holding it. Even then, like, someone can just say, give me your bike or I'll stab you, and, like, what am I going to do, right? But, like, within the confines of most normality, even people with angle grinders don't threaten people with them. Like, you bring yourself down to having to be violent crime, which then, you know, is a much more serious offense and gets you much more, you know, like, it gets dealt with much better. And so, yeah, my bike is a very similar price, Chase Jimmy. And so it's like, yeah, I'm not leaving this outside so you can feel like you have some rule enforced, which you don't. The rule isn't here because you have people riding their, you know, like their e-bikes into McDonald's and nicely putting them in the corner. You have that rule because clearly someone rides in here and, you know, maybe rides around the store, or maybe it's the type of person you're trying to avoid. But it's a dumb policy, and you can clearly tell I guess that's the thing about when you actually do universal enforcement, you always are gonna wrongly... you could argue you should have no enforcement whatsoever, maybe, but, like, you clearly have to apply a degree of reasonability to something, right? Otherwise, legally, a police officer, if they see you doing 61 in a 60 zone, should say, yeah, actually, that's speeding, that'll be 100 pounds, you know, like, but they would probably not choose to do that. So it would be a good one for night vision, would you say? Also, harming 2 arrows are the ones you want. Those deal a lot of damage. You know, maybe we should go for harming 2 arrows. I mean, I've already got the infrastructure set up, right? I'd argue buy a shitty e-bike that no one wants to steal. That tends to work here, says Mike Bailey. Yeah, but I think with an e-bike, you'd have to take the battery out. My brother has had multiple bikes stolen. He's like a big believer in, like, oh, you just insure it and then it's not your problem. But it actually is your problem because it takes a while to, like, fix, right? So what should jump boost be? I think it should be the A button. But rather than being, like, a normal A button, let's have it be, like, Nintendo Switch A button. And then, like, Xbox A button. And then, I don't know, like... And then, like, cross button, I guess, is the next logical one. Can you get a spacebar in here? I hope you can. There's no option for spacebar. And then we'll get a little... Wait, there's a crosshair choice? Okay. Let's see what this does. Yeah, there we go. So this is... Jump boost. I'll put jump boost after. I'll put boost after AXA. Boost. There we go. This is a very reasonable thing to name a villager, chat. And now I'll be able to find him a lot easier, which is great. It's exactly what we're going for. So, yeah, we make a white guys can't jump joke. Also, the food's going to be here soon. Apparently. I mean, actually, I looked. It says it's going to be here soon, but the guy's still standing at the restaurant. I've heard Uber Eats drivers hate delivering McDonald's. Again, I can only confirm from what I read online. I think there's a lot of things where it'd be much better if we all had some personal experience. Like, if we're gonna live in this world where we've all decided, like, yeah, cheap delivery food is just so worth it that we're all gonna go for it. I think if we're all gonna live in that world, I think just like how mandatory military service, like, makes sense in countries where you think it, like, I think that, like, I've seen the argument that, like, you should have to, like, take a small amount of, like... Also, this is my Wither guy, but I don't see his Wither logo. Wait, where is it, chat? Why can't I see him? Why can't I see his name tag? Chat, has something gone wrong? Maybe I can only see it on this. There we go. So this is Wither Arrow Man. Let's make sure it's right. It is right. So you are just a regular unemployed villager. Now let's find Jump Boost Man. That's Night Vision. Oh, I wanted Night Vision, not Jump Boost anyway, but I've already labeled the Jump Boost guy, so let's see where you are. That's Wither. Wait, I have a second Wither 2 guy? Chat, how did this happen? I got a guy. Oh no, this is Jump Boost Man. Wait, yeah, what is the Wither Man just right next to me, or is this a second guy of Wither? Yeah, I have two villagers with Wither arrows, chat. How did that happen? Wait, oh, maybe that's weakness and I'm being really dumb. No, those are Wither 2 arrows. Man, what a crazy situation that is. Do you sell Jump Boost? Do you sell an Unbreaking Crossbow? I might kill all the crossbow people, chat. I think I never want an enchanted crossbow. Especially not one with, like, Unbreaking too. I think maybe I should just kill them. I think there's a lot of problems that could be solved that way. But this is one of the big ones. So this is AXA Boost Man. And now I can buy Jump Boost arrows whenever I like. Wonderful. So I'm gonna patch in that hole over there because I think it would be useful. I'm gonna remove this. Not sure why that exists to begin with. And I'm gonna maybe replace the floor with bamboo now. What do you reckon, chat? Does this look nicer the way it is, or would it look nicer with bamboo on the floor? Like, I don't have to do it. It's easier for me if I don't, really. Also, I think I should get myself a brewing stand for the other side of this. So because there's going to be a few Fletchers who don't need to be Fletchers that would be better off as, yeah, if I'm going to be trading here anyway, it'd be nicer to set that up. So let's do it. Let's get some brewing stands, and let's do this. Also, name the second Wither villager with $K formatting. You know, let's do it, actually. That sounds like fun. Also, HiBX Toycat, I'm a big fan, says Basin Paradise Farms. I am glad that you are confident in the size of fan that you are. That is what we need to be hearing now. Sorry, it's a terrible joke. I'm gonna back down from it right now. Balo says, wait a minute, you live in one of the biggest cities in Europe and you decide to order food from McDonald's. You order food on stream, you got McDonald's. That's the wonder, right? Can you imagine me living here and eating Burger King? Like, why would I, right? There is zero reason to ever go to Burger King. The only reason to go to a Burger King is because you have a problem with McDonald's and there's only a McDonald's and a Burger King. Or there's no McDonald's and there's just a Burger King and there's no other food establishments. The moment you get like a gourmet burger kitchen, the moment you get like a, for my American viewers, Red Robin or whatever your combo lunchbox snack attack place, whatever your local nice burger place is called, it's like, yeah, Burger King becomes worthless. But McDonald's, again, by using that like food engineering, they're not just the cheapest option, they're also the best in some fields. It is insanity economics, but yet somehow true, that the best food you can get at a lot of price points is going to be McDonald's. Like, if you have £7 you want to spend, if you have like, yeah, £7 you want to spend on fries, maybe you could get some great ones at a steakhouse. You know, maybe they could beat McDonald's out. But I guarantee you're getting better fries from McDonald's than you are from a place that just charges £4 and, you know, they come in one of those metal containers. It's like, no, they are at best, right, if you get a really good burger place, they're parallel fries. They've gone down a different tech tree in the same way that, like, you know, I am not a worse YouTuber than, like, I don't know, do you know the nice Polish lady who cleans houses? I'm not a worse YouTuber than her. I hope you might think so. But we're just like it's impossible to actually compare. Technically speaking, you're making a decision right now to watch this stream instead of that lady. Wrong decision. She's I'm gonna be honest, it's not my thing. It feels offensive to be like, yeah, I have a lot of women friends who watch cleaning YouTube channel. It feels like a dumb stereotype of like, no, that's you being offensive to a cat. But you know, it's a real thing. Watching cleaning can be satisfying. But she is not worse or better than this channel, and I am not better or worse than her. We are just different but parallel paths for development, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna grab another name tag. Should I will name the other guy Dinnerbone, I think, but then I'll color the Dinnerbone, be upside down. I don't think it works if you color it, actually. Yeah, I think I'll flip the other guy upside down just for fun. I love the idea of doing colors, but I like the idea even more of that. Also, the floor should be bamboozled. You know, jammy jams, that's pretty interesting. Why do some people still sick after eating KFC? I like it and enjoy it, but I can always feel it rumbling in my stomach. Yeah, KFC should have had the same thing for fried chicken, and they almost do. Sometimes you don't crave fried chicken, you crave KFC, but it's like, it's rare, right? And honestly, I think it's, you crave the nostalgia of KFC, you don't crave real KFC. I think they dropped a real bad bomb. Bull? I think they dropped the bull. I think they dropped a bomb. I hope they haven't dropped any bombs. But you know, like they messed up. There we go. I think that is a thing that is undoubtedly true about KFC. However, the idea is still there, right? Like there are things that KFC is the filthiest, lowest type of fast food. Yeah, it didn't have to be that way. It's not. That's not like an inevitable truth of the universe. It's like KFC had at one point very good fast food, and then they thought, what if we just didn't make this good? What if we gave franchisees all the power and said, yeah, you can trade on our reputation, but not have to live up to any of the quality? Like, KFC is the most franchise-dependent fast food. It can be great. I used to live near two. One was incredible, and one was terrible. And for some reason, even though I knew the incredible one was there, it was like, it was an hour away, and the terrible one was 5 minutes away. And so I'd go to the terrible one, because your brain can do that to you, right? That's why as a franchise you have to have quality control. If I was going to, not that I am planning to, check. Also, I think I should label this guy as weakness, man. But if I was planning to franchise out this YouTube channel, right? If I was going to have other people upload their videos here, or if I was going to allow other people to call themselves IBX Toycat, I would have to make sure those people will give you a video that is what you expect from IBX Toycat. I can't, as much as I love the Polish cleaning lady, I want to find her name right now. It's very offensive for me to call her that. Yeah, I know, right? The quality of KFC basically depends on where you live. And I think it is one of those, like, if you are a KFC franchisee and you have the permission to make everyone hate all KFCs a little bit, but you make the immediate profits, it's like, why wouldn't you? This is... You know, like, local places have to be good, otherwise they ruin their reputation. That's why some people like them. Also, which guy was it? One of these guys is withering too. Is it you? Okay, you. Definitely this guy in the corner. Let's flip you upside down. Okay, so now I know how to find my wither guy. The upside down villager is going to be a lot easier to find than any of the other ones. Also, next realm review is a franchised IBX Toycat video. Franchised IBX Toycat. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is a great idea. I don't see any issues of this. Should we roll with it? Hire me to upload cleaning videos to your channel to get both demographics. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a collab. Honestly, I used to think for a while one of the dumbest collabs I did was, you know, the driving one. But the number of times people reference that to me, I'm like, maybe that wasn't. Maybe that was like some of the smartest, you know, like cross promotion I've ever done. Maybe I should find more channels in like weird niche corners of the internet to collaborate with. That's something I should write that idea down. I'm gonna tipsy-tapsy collab, but only with specifically non-gaming, non-Minecraft channels. That might be advice right there. So if I just get this one guy on the other side, my life gets so much easier. Could you just please? Could you just please? And then I can fill that hole in and it'll be great. But yeah, I need to put a few more brewing stands over there. So that's gonna be my next move. I'm gonna make sure there is a brewing stand easily accessible so that one unemployed guy can get a job. I'll put like 2 down just in case. But then that should have better outcomes for me. KFC's okay, but Korean fried chicken is awesome. Oh yeah, when the skin is like perfectly crispy. Oh yeah. You know, I'm surprised it took other people that long to work out. Like, no one likes KFC for the chicken. Just nail down a good and interesting skin, and people will love you forever. That's life advice there, chat. You can take that out of context all you like. I remember you being appalled at Cat Beanie's villager camp, and now you're making your own. No. It's not a camp. It's a recreational work environment. They all get work experience because without the work experience, they can't get a job. You know, I don't like the system. I just partake in it and reap the rewards from it. Let me tell you. Pete, please collab with the cute Polish lady. I don't know that she's cute. I bet she is. I bet statistically she must be. I can't picture her right now, so I'm not gonna make any. If she is cute when you find her, that can be a bonus. You know, let's work it out. Let's go through my subscriptions on YouTube and let's specifically try to collaborate with the ones who make no sense to collaborate with. This feels like a Toygat strategy. I got a critique recently that was like, oh, yeah, you can tell that like they used the idea that I was that me. I guess I'll put it this way. What they said was something along the lines of like, oh yeah, well, you know, the fact that you don't collaborate with other YouTubers is a pretty good sign that you're weird. And I'm like, wow, I guess so, apparently. Okay, chat, I'm gonna look through my subscriptions. I didn't realize I was subscribed to a guy. Am I really subscribed to this guy? I am subscribed to a guy who just talks about interstate highways. His goal is to drive on every single interstate in America. I don't think that will work as well for me. I don't know. I don't know where the space is there, but we'll put that on the short list. I am subscribed to Echo and Silent, but they're in the same field as me, sadly. I've got a subscription to. I've got a subscription here to UK Parliament. That'd be a good brand deal. Gaming, CGP Grey, gaming, Computer File, gaming, Film Cow. They just uploaded a video called Lamp. They got 16,000 views. Yeah, honestly, it's not easy, chat. There aren't that many channels out there that are. I need to broaden my horizons. I need to watch some cleaning videos. Ross Creations. Ross Creations is a very funny one. I think you gotta. I think the ideal is collaborating down is a lot easier than collaborating up, right? Like I can't just reach out to like. Oh, good news, chat. I think my food's here. Thank you. Code 7012. Yep. No, you can't have a fry. I know you came all the way here, but okay. Have a good one. I'll thumbs you up. Yeah. That was great service. Thank you. McDonald's. 15 pounds of McDonald's. This is too much, McDonald's. This is too much. If it comes in a bag, you know, when they need a special sized bag for your order, that's a sign that you've ordered too much, I think. Okay, so I need to grab some brewing stands. Yeah, you should collaborate with the hydraulic press channel. Oh, now you're talking. Now we've got ideas rolling, right? We got some ideas. We got some ideas going here. So I'm just gonna make my own brewing stand. I'm looking around, but I have no idea where I'd keep them. So I'll just make like 2. Yeah, it looks like 15 LBs of McDonald's, says Hannah Joys. You know, back in the day, it's probably what this would have cost. Okay, so I'll just grab 6 cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably should use cobble deep slate. Like, I think at this point, I do more mining down there, but... Anyway, 2 brewing stands, and let's go. So, I'll also bring some more arrows. Because I can do some trading, right? Also, now I want McDonald's, damn it. Do you want to see what I got for £15, chat? So I think it was like 1683 or something after all of the, you know, all of the additional. You know, it's not actually. You know how delivery be. Even with free delivery, you pay a service fee, which sounds a lot like a delivery fee, but you get free delivery fees, so you know you can't be paying for a delivery fee. Okay, so I'm gonna fly through here, and I'm just gonna quickly. God, it's a mess. I'll just put these in the wall, just right there. Brewing stand right there. Brewing stand. Okay, so now I should have a fresh cleric. Although you guys, shall I let you out? I worry if I let them out, more people will just run in. No, I won't let them out. I think my life gets easier if I don't. So I've got 1 cleric over here now, and I can sell him rotten flesh to get things done. Hey, we did it. Okay, so... Yeah, I think this is nice. I think these are free-range villagers, chat. I think they're free to roam and do whatever they want. And as soon as we get this guy just a little bit further away... Okay, let's move this. So you're going to go right there now. Now we can remove these blocks. Yeah, I think we've done a very good job today. Absolutely nailed it. So now I can show you my McDonald's. Okay, so here's what you get for £15. I think I bought... I forgot what I did to get above the delivery minimum. So there's going to be... I think this might be a bag of just fries. Oh no, this is a bag of just burgers. Oh, this isn't even just burgers. There's 1 bag of burgers. There's a second bag... Did I just press F1 with my McDonald's bag? Okay, so there's a bag of just fries here, chat. And then there's a bag of just burgers here. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's 4 burgers in this bag, 4 fries in this bag. Which means... Oh, they're not hot, chat. McDonald's fries are worthless. The moment they hit room temperature, there's not even any point. I'll see if they're all cold. Maybe the ones at the bottom. So 2 of these fries are these size. And then 2 of these fries are these size. There's absolutely no need to... The point is that this is meant to be a food for a family of 4. They all could do with a little bit of extra heat. If I'm leveling with you. So I'm gonna have to like cook it's hard to keep like McDonald's fries. They are temperamental. You can't microwave them. You can't. You gotta have a game plan. And then I got 2 double cheeseburgers. Double cheeseburger. With extra pickles on both of them. So I'm gonna combine those together to make like a quad cheeseburger. Because you know all that bread would be bad for you otherwise, but a quad cheeseburger is probably good. And then one of my favorite. This is guilty. Can you admit this on the internet? I got myself a. Oh, it actually says like on here from Till 51. I got a McPlant. I love them so much. I love that some people are like real antsy about. Also, oops. Some people are real antsy about fake meat. I'm a real big believer. So I got myself a. If you live in a jurisdiction with one, it's basically a quarter pounder, maybe like a 5th pounder if we're being realistic. But it's like, it tastes like McDonald's, while also tasting like beyond, I guess you would say. Love it a lot. So then I have a second one of these. And I got this one without mustard, just to compare. But I think I also... No, this isn't the one... Oh, what I did, I got the dip in the end. So yeah, I got myself a lot of food now, chat. I mean, honestly, I think that's going to be a whole stream just to eat them. But I'll save you from that, and I'll say thank you for watching. I got myself Minecraft's rarest arrows today. And if I ever need to find it again, I just look for the villager who's upside down, and I can trade for them once more. I've also set it up so that I got a really easy source of emeralds. All I have to do is take my bamboo farm, which is always running, and turning into sticks. And I can trade those sticks with any of these villagers, or any of those, and get so many emeralds, which can then immediately be turned into so many botlow enchantings. I think this is one of the best deals in Minecraft, and I'm going to be using that a lot. And yeah, it's kind of cool that I managed to get that done in a little stream here today. I hope you found this to be useful. If you did, don't forget... Oh, what's that zombie doing there? If you did, then, I don't know. Go like, favorite, subscribe, but go watch my video. It's out now. Good... Okay, I've got to go kill you too, apparently. Good. Wow, there's a lot of monsters. Lot of monsters hanging out here today. Also, there's a pot down there. Oh, no. It's a good thing, though. People make fun of me for carrying a hoe with me, but this is why you need it. Just for that reason there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. It's been great tonight, but I've got to go eat some food. Ah, I'm just kidding. You thought I was gone? I'm doing the McDonald's eating stream. So, yeah, what I'm thinking is I'm going to take my double cheeseburger and my vegan burger. I'm going to mix them together, and it's going to be great. I'm excited for it. Hope you're excited. I'm just kidding. This isn't... I just figured I'd pop on, say, did you know I'm getting back to my nomad run? I'm on day 64 and on 13 trims. It's real close to know if I'll get them all within the 100 days, but that's what you can find out right now. Also, having my camera... What is this? Is this the McDonald's bag? It is. But yeah, this stream was sponsored by Milk Delivery. It's so good that your fries arrive lukewarm, and you get 4 times as much food as you want for about double the price. Which honestly isn't a terrible deal, because I have an oven. Oh no, I'm accidentally advertising them again. Go, or don't buy from McDonald's. Other options are available. Not Burger King, but like any other burger option, you'll probably like more. But you could get 4 times as much as you want for slightly more than you'd pay for those places, so... No, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what else you shouldn't do? Watch this live stream, because it's over now. Go check out the... It's going to automatically redirect you to my next stream, which will be the Nomad Run. See you there. Bye. Oh, I'm still streaming. Oh, also, you can't see me waving, but I'm waving right now. Real hard.